And then we begin. We start with the Ugandan knuckles clicking.
Welcome to the shit show, everyone.
Yeah,
Ugandan Knuckles is a shit name.
it is. It's pretty
Stop.
bad. The a little bit late. Okay, so you fucking freaks.
Hi.
You
Hi.
We fucked up another demonic shrine. Easy peasy, no
yeah,
problem.
easy peasy. Valnor.
I still have 2 spell slots with my 3 spell slots.
Yeah, Valnor has the armor on. He has that cursed
Spooky dookie armor.
cursed shit.
Spooky.
That
Excuse
best
me?
not be there. It is. Well.
I've got a rib.
Stop.
Duh.
Do you?
I
From
do.
from boy.
Yes, I do.
I didn't name him, sadly. But
Well, I have his rib.
His name was Toxic.
hell no.
His name
Toxic.
was
Never gonna do that.
his bitch
Here,
baby
I'll
who was
get you
missing a rib.
Here, I'll get you a name. I'm gonna continue
I-
while I do it.
I mean, I didn't. We never heard his name, so we
I'll
wouldn't know what it was
I'll
again.
name it for you. I'll name it.
But
His
it's
The
name
players
Rivers.
know, but the characters don't.
It is Rib 3. That is its name. It is Rib.
okay.
Yeah, it's Rib 3.
Okay, Damsel Apprentice Rib 3.
Yeah. Rib number 3.
I've got,
The third strongest rib in his body. Surprisingly,
Good.
the only one that actually lived. But
Good. He did get blasted to the Shadow Realm, so
yeah, I better if I'm a mess already. Let's go. So.
good. I got my ABCs book.
Hell no. You got about a day's travel from there to
Yeah, let's get going.
get to Dagrov. The owl. It's sticking around.
You fucking beat me to it, you bitch.
Cool. Yeah, it's there. It's on Leyland's shoulder, but it occasionally looks over at you, Alistair, and whoo.
I want to pet the owl. Can I pet the owl?
No.
Oh. I'm sad.
Happily marching forward with a rib in my hand.
Oh, you're like a little kid on an adventure with a stick,
Fine,
except
yes.
it's a
boy.
man's rib cage.
Yep.
Who is carrying Valnor, by the way?
Not me.
Not me.
Because
God damn it.
because
I assume big guy.
he couldn't move.
I assume big guy.
God damn it, fine.
Okay.
You think you're the big guy, but okay.
Yeah. So Alistair.
Yeah, I meant big
Alistair
Forrest.
with his keg and Valnor.
Yeah, I don't think you can carry both of those, Alistair.
I throw him over my fucking shoulder.
See? I'm already carrying for 2.
Okay.
Me and my alcohol problem.
Yeah, nothing's it's very quiet in this part of the world. There's barely any wildlife except the owl and the few wolves that were around. There's no bird songs going. No
Other than our fuck off owl.
yeah, who yeah. Yeah, that's really it. It doesn't do it at any specific times. Like, you can talk to it, but you're not gonna get a response out of it. A few minutes later, it'll just whoo at you.
You know what? I'll make you a deal. You who at me again, I launch a fireball at you.
Make intimidation.
Okay.
Roll intimidation.
It'd be hilarious
Hope
if
you
you
roll in
succeeded.
that one. Hope you roll in that one and the owl out intimidates you. I want you to get bested by an owl. Okay.
I mean, that's
Okay.
It tried.
Good.
It's quiet for now.
It's quiet for now.
So, and then I say like, I speak up after that happens. Like, if you're done having a dick measuring contest with an owl, is anyone? Are we all good? Are we all good to keep on moving to Dakruff and then, like we
Yeah,
said,
I think we're good.
like
Yeah.
we said, see if they need us to go take care of that crypt. Act like we didn't take care of the crypt already. Leave for a few days and come back and get some gold. Is that still the plan?
Did I drool on my keyboard in my fit of anger? What is that?
Just like foaming at the mouth. Cortana!
What the fuck is that? Wait.
It's Halo over again. That's basically what it was, right? Just foaming at the mouth. Cortana! That was it.
Fuck. I'm serious though, did I?
I don't know.
Hello, it's you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So y'all heading on over to Dakruff.
Yeah.
Don't go stepping on my accent.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Alright, boyo, let's crack on. Yeah, we're on the way.
My bad there.
Do you know? Do it.
I'll kill you.
Stop.
I'll kill
Stop.
you.
I will beat you the fuck up.
Yeah.
For
Sure.
once, I'll help her.
Goddamn.
Marty, a little bit worrying, but
Normal sized hands. Damn.
Okay.
No, but
So
Fire my normal hands.
Where the fuck is that? Is that on the map? Is it part of the map? It's part of the map.
Well,
You better be worried. You don't know where these hands have been.
I'm gonna keep walking now. Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah. No road leading up to this town. You just kind of see it through the trees. Oddly enough, though, when you get to about here, trees become this tree line here. Trees become very not scarce, but
Scarce.
there's not that many.
So scarce.
A little bit more than scarce, like a notch above.
Alright, gotcha.
So like YouTube scarce.
Oh,
Sparse.
gotcha.
Sparse?
How about sparse?
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Not really spruce trees though, but we're good.
How about spruce?
Yeah, spruce.
God
They become
damn
very
it.
spruce. Spruce and far. Spruce and trying to spit on my keyboard again. Fuck.
Already a shit show. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's already bad. It's only not even 10 minutes.
How big and how developed is Dakruff as you approach it?
So as you approach it, there's this. It's not a big wall, but it's definitely you definitely can't see over it.
Like palisade wall?
Kind
like
of.
wood wall?
It's stone.
Oh, damn.
It is this fine white carved stone.
Damn.
It's a very decorative wall.
Can I certain craftsmanship that went into this, history wise,
roll history or religion.
damn.
It looks like
Can I give him advantage?
it looks old and has been repaired.
Okay. I was just wondering if I got a particular craftsmanship, yeah. Oh, well,
So
I tried. It's a wall, guys.
yeah, so
I don't know
Leyland,
shit
you
about that. Chris.
you
Yes.
you kind of estimate from
Could have fooled me.
you kind of estimate from how the damaged parts of the walls look and how the newer parts of the walls look, comparing the two, and then just looking at the craftsmanship overall throughout the wall, how it was built, and you notice that the style of it all hasn't changed, and you think you can date it back to around 500 years ago.
Does it
Alright.
look like a dwarf wall? Does it look like an elf wall? Does it just look like a wall? No, is it just wall?
Well, with that, roll another history. for that roll, either
And did they have somebody else pay for it?
11.
yeah.
It's a wall.
You see, anyone else want to roll history on it?
It's a wall.
Fuck it, I got another.
Wall.
Oh,
That's good. That's good enough for me. It is a wall. I have
yeah.
my expert skills. I have determined that it is a wall, and that's
Wow.
all I care about.
Wow, it is just a wall to you guys.
We did not do our history. We did not pass history.
What
too.
is?
It's a wall.
It's fine by me.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nope.
What
No,
the
it
fuck?
doesn't. Didn't need to be known.
Okay.
Who cares?
So you see, you definitely see elven craftsmanship in there. Gibbs. You see some parts of it look like elves were like, yeah, do this, do
Oh, worm.
do that, but only some parts.
All right, that's pretty good.
The other parts probably human. Others, who knows? So you guys are approaching this gate. This wall is a good 15, 20 feet tall. It's this is very bright white stone.
Ow.
Yeah, no, it's reflecting the sun.
Ow.
It is most definitely reflecting the sun back at you.
Let's go to the door.
It is almost like
gate.
it is almost like sunlight, like actual sunlight is radiating off of this wall. It's kind of hard to look at.
I like look at the others and I'm like, "Ugh. You gotta go in here.
I could do that. I'm gonna go upstairs though. I'm gonna go upstairs.
I'm gonna try to find the gate and be in pain the whole time.
Yeah, so you kind of make your way along the wall a little bit. You find a gate on the east side. Hopefully that's the right direction. On the east side of the wall there.
Guys, this wall makes me sad.
Why does it make you sad, James?
Yeah. Why does it make you sad? Dr. Phil is here.
Come on.
It looks, just points to the sky, points to the shiny wall. Ow.
Dr. Phil voice, you're disgusting. I hate you. Give me $200.
Give me, you just. You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
I've only got 90.
You guys eventually get to these two guards.
I walk past them.
Well, the gate is locked. The gate is down.
I walk
So-
I walk into the gate.
I don't do that. I walk towards the
Are
gate.
you-
I
are
do
you
not-
act- are you
I
actually
do not
walking-
I
walk
start-
into the gate.
Wait,
Well, no. Here's what I do. I walk up. I ignore the guards. I start to push open the gate, and when I realize it's locked, I just like look at them expectantly, like, well.
they're
I'm making sure to not look like I'm part of this group and I'm taking this. I'm like going to.
they're kind of looking at you. They're not doing anything, but their mouths are like.
How much taller am I than them?
How tall are you?
I am 8 feet tall.
You're like you're like 3 feet taller than them.
I
They're
got business in town, fellas. You wanna open the door?
like in awe of what you just did. You had the audacity to walk by them. As they were walking up to you, you just walked by them and went for their gate. They're just staring at you. And they look at Valinor draped over your shoulder and the owl, and they're like,
ignoring the guard. Hey guys, we know a way to open the door.
They slowly draw their swords and pick up their shields.
Excuse me, sirs. Can we get into the city?
No, a child.
Yeah, listen, my charge here and his boy, we ran into some bandits outside, a few miles out. My charge is a little injured, you can tell, so let us in, please.
Well, we. He looks over at.
I like to take Balnor around. You see this man? He lost his arm out there.
Balnor's
What
like,
are you doing?
You wave for Balnor's like, oh fuck, god damn it. He's still conscious. He just can't move.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's like,
Robert. And I put him back on my shoulder.
Roll a d2.
Oh no.
You kind of wave Balnor around. And he can't move, so he slaps himself in the face and in the leg, and he's like,
Excuse me, guardman. He's not the brightest, but as servants can be sometimes.
Excuse you. I got a 14.
It's no. That doesn't mean you're smart though. If you could let us in, so our friend here doesn't die, and I'm really hungry.
He goes for the gate, and all of you make a perception check.
Call it out. Nat 20.
I did it, guys.
Hold it! Did you hear me? Please tell me you heard me.
I heard you.
Yes.
I did it, guys. The sun it's really bright, okay? I assume because of the wall I would have had disadvantage anyway, but
yeah, no.
But get fucked, right?
A cloud was overhead, across overhead the sun, and then it
I thought it was okay.
It just disappeared all of a sudden, and then even brighter than it was before.
Just a ray of light.
That off the wall hits you in the eyes, and you're like, oh, and you kind of blink and cover your eyes, and you, as soon as you're getting sort of adjust to it to look up, the shine off of the guard's sword shoots off and hits you in the eyes again. You're like, ah!
Fucking bright, guys.
Is James sizzling?
Okay, so Gibbs and Alistair, you both see at the top of the wall as these two guards are going to kind of move their cranks to raise this metal gate. At the very top of the wall above it, about 20 feet up, you see this even brighter, almost as if the sun was at the top of this gate. There's this intense heat that hits all of you.
Oh.
You both don't see past the light, but Leolin looks up, and it starts. What you see through it is you see a person standing there in full shining steel plate mail, a big shield with a sun on as an insignia on his shield.
Praise the sun.
And with a greatsword in his right hand. And he takes a step off the wall and just drops. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw. And Demetrius. Yeah, you do. And Demetrius, disadvantage.
Well, it's better than
look at all the ones!
No!
Holy shit!
I'm just a child!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
I'm just a little kid!
Hold on.
And Valor autofit.
Oh. Make oh my goodness.
You all take.
It would have been good.
You all take 6 damage.
Well, good thing. False health.
I try to punch him.
You don't even get close to him. You actually just miss him.
All right. Well, I'm holding a man and
So-
some other stuff.
So I'm on the ground. I assume I'm on the ground now, right?
Yeah, no, that the heat and the even brighter light. You're
Excuse me, sir.
Fella, you
What
got
the
an
hell?
issue? You got a problem?
I'm like 10. Ow.
Oh, Gibbs.
Oh, hold on. Can I
What
put
are you
an
what are
arm
you
in front of the tooth?
what are you saying to this man?
I'm just kind of like, hey, dude, what the fuck? I'm like a kid here.
Die, heretic.
So
Don't do that.
he looks at you, and you kind of
Ow. Recast false life. Just ow.
to everyone else, you see Gibbs kind of glow a little bit as he's looking over through his helmet. A kind of spotlight is shining on Gibbs, and to all of you, the spotlight was his intimidation. He is not he's not having your shit today, dude.
I'm just like doing that thing, like put him up.
Well, no, you're
I
not.
put the hand in front of Tooth.
James
push
like
your
over
back
here, like
slightly.
kind of seeing this bright light appear on Tooth. James now like hyperventilating.
I'm going to like kind of take a second and sort of look a little less grumpy than usual and go like, "Is what's going on here? I've got 2 children and an old man who's injured."
Make a deception check,
What? I've got 2 children and an old man who's injured.
because you very well know that they are not just 2 children and an old man.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, can I try to hype this up?
Yeah,
Can I try to hype this up?
one of you hype it up,
Well,
and
Can the D?
he'll
how high
roll
could the
again with
DC
advantage.
be? How high could the DC be? They look young and they look old.
Okay, he's going off of Gibbs's. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. So unless he nat 20s,
Come on,
Even
man.
then, that
I'm
was
too
2
early
nat
for this
20s.
shit.
yeah,
Get out of here. That was
Yeah.
the best lie you've ever seen.
yeah.
Me and Gibbs thrown in the waterworks. Like now we're injured. He's injured 2 children.
Yeah,
And then we're just
no, he
fucking
doesn't
sobbing.
he doesn't give a fuck. He actually doesn't give a fuck.
Oh well, whatever. then.
He-
I'll eat his. I'll eat his blood
He
soon.
he looks at both of you and he's like, those were roll again, Leyland, for Valnor to cover up for him.
Ooh.
Can I
Okay.
do it instead?
Fuck.
No, because he's holding him. So he looks around and he looks over at Lilith and then he looks at Alistair and then he looks at you, James,
Hi.
and you can see through the helmet. He kind of squints and looks at you, and then he glances over at Gibbs and he nods a little bit, or he glances over at Tooth and nods. Then he looks at you, Leyland, and he kind of sizes you up. He is like 6 foot, so you stand about 2 feet taller than him. He's just sizing you up.
I mean, he is also wearing full steel, and I'm wearing
Yeah.
animal hide.
And then he looks over at Valnor, and you feel a divine wrath coming off of him.
I look at him
So,
and I say, "Well, fine, fuck you," and I turn around and start to leave.
Look, man,
Are
we're
you
not in the mood for the white knight bullshit.
I like call over my shoulder and they're like, I was gonna spend a whole lot of gold in your city, but, and I just keep going.
At Alistair's comment, he
We get it. You're a holy man. Fuck off.
I'm not just any holy man. I am the
You all
lord
bang
of
to me.
this. I am the lord of this city. I am the
Oh.
captain of the guard of this city. You approach my
Oh.
town with 3 demons.
You get a lot of economic wealth with that attitude, my guy.
What do you mean? You can't tell just by looking at the stonework here?
Can I try to?
Yeah,
Can
it's
I try to like
shitty
shut
and
my
rude.
group up and like try to appease the Lord here
Yeah,
because like they're being dumbasses and they're gonna get us fucking murdered.
yeah, go for it.
Hey,
You said they have a
so
crypt?
please excuse these peasants here. As I point at the big guy, servants aren't so smart.
I like turn around and just kind of loom behind you, James.
I don't care. I will stare
No,
you down.
I'm not intimidating you. I'm waiting for you to finish so I can tell you something.
So you're not a child.
Well, I am, but obviously, I mean, I need some protection. I can't just walk. I can't just walk around out here. I can't just walk around out here. Bad things will happen.
Look,
I'm just kind of nod along to what James is saying.
I mean, have you ever? I mean, are you saying that someone like me can't have servants?
no,
That's
no,
incredibly rude, sir.
no, not at all here. See, but a rich child, I can tell by your clothes, a rich child walking around out here isn't exactly natural.
Well, I mean, correct.
Look at our little gang of friends. What's
Bad-
natural?
Yeah.
Bad
no,
things
you-
happen, and under these circumstances, now I am here.
Alistair,
Shiny-
Alistair, he looks
Shiny
past
man.
James. He looks past James, looks at you, and goes, "No, nothing here is natural. Your kind is not natural. You, that man over his shoulder, and the one behind you, are not natural."
Dude, what's not natural is your breath, man. You need to take back.
His breath actually, he kind of holds his hand up, does the little breath test thing. He's like, "That's minty fresh."
But excuse me, your lordship. We would like to gain entrance to your fine city, as we're looking for supplies and possible, let's say, jobs that we could take part of. Money's a little tight as of now.
Well, to at least gain entry here, as you already have 3 demons with you. There's a crypt not too far back. He just ignores you.
Shut it.
He just ignores you, Gibbs. He doesn't even care.
I just start to puppy
shut up.
eyes.
I got this.
There's a crypt
I will
east
witch bolt you.
east of here.
Mm-hmm.
It seems something has risen there. It's not a very important crypt, but
Dead.
I'm
dead.
I am just shut up.
Dead. And then he looks at the rib bone that you did not put away.
Dead.
What was there? What was that? As I cannot leave here, for fear
Wow,
of
you call us with for freaks. Wait till you hear what was there.
probably more fucking freaks. But
Ooh.
well, yes, yeah. There. And he turns
Honestly.
around. He turns around and just lifts the gate. No cranks. He just puts a hand under and just lifts it. He's like, "Come."
Yeah, well, I can do that too. And I walk through.
I gotta arm wrestle this fucker.
I can
I
do
take
that
my
too.
hands. I take my.
Alistair, Alistair, I swear to God, I'm gonna witch bolt you to sleep.
I'm gonna
You
steal
fucking
shit from
degenerate.
the floor. I'm gonna see if I can try to stealth.
I
You do
wouldn't
not.
recommend it.
You do not stealth.
I would not recommend anyone pulling any bullshit in town because I don't feel like
Tooth-
getting executed.
Tooth, as you go to stealth, a ray of sunlight highlights you.
Damn it. Okay, then I just go back to regular walking.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, that's cool. Can I do that? And then just like slightly crouch.
No, nothing. He kind of turns, and you see the look of are you stupid on his face?
Yes,
He enters
yes,
Skyrim stealth mode.
But
yes,
he
my
doesn't-
lordship.
but-
He's a fucking idiot.
He doesn't say anything. He just looks over his shoulder. He's like, "Demons,"
Honestly,
and then he continues walking.
Righteous bastards.
There's townspeople, but as they see the demons, they all kind of grab at the holy symbol hanging around their necks. Make perception, everyone, if you want to look at this symbol.
Double nat ones? Yeah, boy.
Alistair does not care.
Okay. Lilith will probably care, so.
Why are all of you so intent? Why are all of you so intent on getting us?
Part of the holy man.
So everyone besides James and Alistair, they are suns, essentially. All these holy symbols are basically
Well,
suns.
good thing I'm not a demon.
And as the demons walk by, the lord of this town, the guard captain, he kind of raises his hand and calms everyone down. And they slowly put their symbol back, look up at the sun, and then go along with their business. You gather they feel very safe with this man in this town.
Well, I would too. He's kind of a hunk.
You have not seen his
God.
face. He's just a steel wall.
Dude, I don't care.
Me too. Demetrius.
I'd let him protect me any day.
Christ.
Too. God.
Child, that. Oh yeah.
You're allergic to him.
I don't care.
No, you're very allergic to him.
I don't care. At least he's not so far actively trying to get us all fucking killed.
I just tried to turn around. And
Fucking idiots.
didn't want to
Jesus.
be here.
Yeah.
It's like every time.
As you're walking through this town, there's a statue of someone just in the center. A big statue. Like, this is like a 20-foot statue.
Oh my god, they're fanatics.
Okay. He leads you to this small, like, little house. Not really a house. It's about the size of a normal house, but it's built almost like a temple. Everything in here is built out of this white stone, but on the inside it's not as bright.
Oh god, they're holy fanatics.
So
Just catching on to that, huh? I know you're kind of mentally deficient, Alistar, but
just
Ooh.
at religion.
Shut up, you ankle biter.
He leads you in, and he's like, okay, and he puts his sword on his back and he hangs his shield up on the wall. He's like, so, what do 3 demons, a child, a fucked up child, and a forest man want in my town?
I stick out my tongue at him.
Okay.
business, kind sir.
Supplies,
Mhm.
so we can move on with our lives.
He walks over to the far corner of the building. Same white stone, but it's decorated with like orange and yellow inside, like orange and yellow rugs. The center of his floor is basically his holy symbol, just painted on the ground.
Wonderful decor.
He walks over to a little safe that's there, and he kind of
Safe.
does a combination on it. Yeah, opens it. He's like, well, I mean, this was the bounty for killing whatever was there. Let's talk about that. And he kind of snaps his fingers, and how many of you? Five chairs kind of materialize in the room.
Did he appropriately size one for me, or
No.
Yes,
He purposely
yes,
gave you
no,
a small chair.
He, like, a normal sized chair pops up, and he kind of looks at you, and then even a not bright, but like a warm light kind of made another chair appear by it, and they kind of merged and grew.
I weigh the merits of purposely sitting on an unmargined chair, but I'm just gonna sit in the big one.
Yeah. And then he makes a a bed, like a little cot, and he's put him there.
Alex, your boy toy is trying to get us killed
I
again.
set Valnor down and I make sure I'm
Damn it.
sitting next to Valnor in the chair.
Sorry, man.
Okay, yeah,
My job.
You move the chair next to the cot. Like,
We're stuck with a holy fanatic. My job to
Hey,
be an ass.
you're all
Mm,
kind
yeah.
of. Oh, Alex, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, you're all kind of, I'm gonna fucking move you guys. Yeah.
We're all freaks.
Yeah,
Speak
what
for
do you say,
yourself,
boys?
Caesar.
Yeah.
You're trying to get everyone killed. I'm trying to make it a game.
So much like this,
My life is not a
Much-
game for you to gamble with, Alistar. Swear to God, I swear to whatever god, demon, or whatever you believe in, I will send you back to hell, my goddamn self.
I believe in booze, you literal ankle biter.
Okay, I will drown you in a bathtub of booze.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing?
He wouldn't
No.
mind that.
No, I
He would do that to himself if you gave him the chance. Please, don't.
please,
Exactly.
please do.
Give me a Tom. I'll do it my damn self.
One,
Easy.
2, 3,
Gosh,
4, 5. Whoop. This one goes up here. Okay, you all can see those little squares?
Yep.
Indeed we can.
Okay. The orange is his stuff. So this is him. Yeah, if you want to fucking drag your characters here, I don't care. He is gonna be a G for now, but yeah, you can assign your fucking spots, but here. Oh, it's fucking doing it again. Okay, I'm not paid enough to do that. So he kind of drops this bag of gold on the table. He's like, 1,000 gold was to clear that. And he kind of looks around. Leolin, are you wearing the crown?
Yes, I am.
Okay. He looks at the crown and he's like, I see, her wishes have been passed on.
Yes, she found me a suitable heir to the crown, as it were.
None of the people in that one, were very important. They were all squires or followers, people who fought alongside the 3 heroes of this town in the war. Long ago. Long ago. And he kind of motions behind him. And there's a bookshelf
Ooh, books.
back here. He's like, yes, books. There's a bookshelf back there.
Oh god, the holy craze has been passed down for generations.
Yeah, he's like, oh, well, if you're over there, get the brown leather book
Okay, I'll be back.
in the center on the middle shelf.
Gotcha. I follow those instructions.
Yeah, you can get it. As you grab it, it is very old.
Well, I'm gonna be as gentle with it as possible,
Um,
and I'm gonna come over here and like go to like put it on the table. I assume you wanted this.
yes. So he grabs it and he kind of dusts it off. He's like, I don't open this book that often, but I guess you already know, huh? I know who he is. And he motions over to Valnor. It's like, I don't like him being in my town. The only reason he's here is because it looks like he can't move and probably did something stupid again.
Sounds about right.
Wait,
Should-
you on a personal basis with this man,
Oh,
or are you more
God,
of a
no. And
mythological basis?
he opens his book and he flips to like page like 7, and he kind of opens it and shows it to you, and in there's a drawing that looks almost exactly like Valnor.
Hey, you got on page 7. That's pretty good.
Valnor's like,
Pretty
it's like-
good.
he looks over, he's like, who had time to draw me?
Did I show my face to some random sketch artist?
Yeah, he's like, no, he's like, Valnor's like, I saw this town once, like 500 years ago, and then everything went black, and then I was in a cell.
Oh, someone with a keen mind feat clearly like got a glimpse of him and
Probably.
then drew him.
Yeah. A glimpse is as he turns to page 8, and it's Valmore cutting down 4 people in one swing.
Ooh.
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
He's like, a glimpse. He's like, a glimpse was a little. Yes, more than a glimpse. They saw him very well from the walls. But the thing were here, and he
Points are really bad.
points to. I don't need Lilith's page anymore. He points to your guys' map. Now,
Oh, I assume I walk over and my little map case.
yeah. He asks your map. Can you guys see these 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Things? Yeah. He points. I have to pull up their fucking names.
Ooh, more tombs.
He's like, yes. These are the 3 heroes' tombs.
Please tell me we don't have to go there.
Maybe.
Damn it.
I'm not letting you go there, though, without first completing a trial. Of course. He points.
You get to live things too?
He points to this one. He goes, "This is the tomb of Wistari Kelmis."
I'm
He
pretty bad
was-
with names.
You can read the caption underneath the picture. It is this elven. Is he an elf? Wait, that's the wrong person.
I don't
You
know,
can
man.
make him an
I don't know, man.
Hell,
My parents never did a whole lot of history teaching to me. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, that is the tomb. Oh, that's not Wistari Kelmis. Fuck, that's Zastri. That's the tomb of Zastri. This one. Fuck. Zastri is this
Boom.
this
That
tomb.
one.
Yeah, Zastri. Zastri was a half orc paladin, I believe.
Ooh, pretty.
I think he was a paladin. Yeah, half orc paladin.
You should know better than any of us.
Yeah, well, he's reading from the book. He's like, look, I don't read from this book very often. I'm too busy.
It's okay, Galadriel. Keep going.
What?
Ooh.
That's not. What is your name? Not. Sorry, I thought I heard you say your name was Galadriel. Is that not it?
My name is Jeffrey.
Oh, I'm
With
sorry.
a
I must
G.
have heard someone else.
Oh no!
I mean,
Jeffrey?
Galadriel, Jeffrey, they both start with G.
Geoffrey?
Geoffrey?
My name is Jeffrey Gabriel. What do you?
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm James. Nice to meet you.
My
Uh-huh,
1st language, and I switched it. I like pour on the giant accent a little bit. My first language is not common.
Are you speaking giant to this man?
No, I'm just. I have long since lost my giant accent, but I'm pouring it. I'm letting it come through a little more.
He's like, Okay, well, Zastri, he.
It sounds like I'm a southern Russian man.
Zastri, he reads from the book. He was a man of Palor, god of the sun, just like I am, just like most of this
Yay.
town is.
Yay, the sun.
Yeah, the sun is a wonderful thing.
Praise the sun.
Love the
Yeah.
sun. Everyone here loves the sun. We're all on board with the sun.
I snicker.
The sun's really cool. Well,
Sorry.
I mean, it's actually really hot and not like. You get what I mean.
Hmm.
drug.
He's like, can I continue reading?
Yeah. Well, what do we just gotta do? You just tell us that.
Oh, well, you don't want to hear the fucking lore of the town.
Yeah, go
Yada
ahead.
yada yada. Sun
Go ahead,
stuff.
Joffrey. Tell us the lore.
Fucking Christ, you guys are your lore skipping. Get out of here. I'm gonna loot him. Well, now I have to make.
We're doing
Just
like
like
heaven and hell. Any
mashing-
speed run.
Mashing A through the fucking chat bubbles, like through the text chat, like
And the unholy Bolasort.
exactly.
Did you guys see what I posted?
Fucking, I'm not even
It's
gonna look
pretty
at it.
good. All right, I give
Yeah,
him a thumbs up. And like, go for the lore.
Okay. Zastri fought the demons till his last breath. You guys don't fucking care. He held the gates of the town until Bolasor, the one of the troublemakers, and he looks over at Valnor again, of that generation, and now that you're here, probably current, Bolasor ripped him in half, pretty much. He just grabbed his head. He's reading, he's like, yeah, no, that's very graphic. He grabbed his head and basically just fucking ripped his arms off with his head.
It's very graphic.
That
He
was very
ripped
graphic.
his arms off and then ripped his arms off. He ripped his head off and then ripped his
Yeah.
arms off with his head like a goddamn bottle cap.
From what I've read, that does sound like Bulbasaur.
What the fuck is your name? Okay.
My
Oh,
name's James. I
no.
just said that earlier, sir.
No, not you. Fuck you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's probably not
rude.
allowed.
I have my cat James on the shoulder.
He points to this one. He's like, "This is the tomb of Callus. She was a drow ranger, very, very skilled in the art of the bow.
Was she pretty?
I don't know. There's no picture of her. She actually didn't get her face seen." And he looks over at Valnor again. She wasn't drawn. And I didn't see her personally, so I cannot confirm.
Now we just have to go back in time
It's been
and
500 years since these people have
Right.
been alive.
now we
It's
have
been
to go back in time and
five
figure it out.
generations. She wasn't very religious, is what the book says here, which, but she was good friends with the other two, so that earned her a tomb. She backed up Zastri, but died first by Valnor.
Oh,
Valnor, was she pretty?
Valnor's like, he kind of thinks for a minute. He's like, yeah.
Why'd you kill a pretty lady, you scumbag?
She shot 16 arrows at me at the same time. What did you want me to do?
Fucking die. She was a pretty lady.
No, I cut her clean in half. Saved her face.
Aww.
That sounded pretty fucking creepy, but
at least you saved her face?
no, I didn't like take it off. I just kind of didn't touch it. But no, she got cut in half.
Aww.
Yeah. No, she died quick though. He kind of notices the glare from Jeffrey, and he's like, oh, I can't move. I can't fight you.
I can't move. I can't fight you. Bite your legs off.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's all it was about her. She's an excellent marksman. He points over here. He's like, this was the tomb of Wistari Kelmus,
Yay.
an elven wizard, very skilled in his arts, until Thamzal ripped his soul from his fucking body.
Ain't that the way it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's just the
Oh,
way it is on this picture
to
winner.
mention, this thing was, yeah, that was a Thamzal thingy.
Oh,
Yeah, Thamzal was all up in those bodies.
well,
Yeah, he was.
he's like, well, then we're gonna have to get you on that trial so you can enter those fucking tombs then, huh?
Yeah, that's where I got this rib. Was from an apprentice of Thamzal thing. Like, wizard guy.
Can I see it?
200 gold, and you can have it.
He kind of pushes the the bounty bag forward. He's like,
That was the bounty for clearing it. That has nothing to do with this rib.
you also had to bring back proof of the kill.
I don't see any fine. I don't see that in the bounty anywhere.
He pulls out a paper and just smacks it on the table. And he kind of puts his helmet in his hand, kind of like he's waiting. Well, he's waiting for your next move. There's a little metallic clicking, and you feel him staring at you like,
Come on, James, just give it to him. You can always go back and get another rib.
Yeah. you got me there. Wait. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna inspect this over. I'm a man. I gotta make sure that this is all up to specs here. You know, I'm just fucking with you, and I give him the.
Okay, he takes it. A white, like searing hot light goes over it. It is bleach white, and he hands it back.
Aw.
I took the evil out.
Aw.
It was very evil.
Aw. But that'd be like the coolest thing about it. I could like hit someone with it.
It would probably kill us.
Joffrey,
Is it like super holy now?
No, it's just white. He burned all of the fucking bacteria and shit off of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Joffrey, this
Joffrey. There's no O in my name.
what? How do you spell Jeffrey with a G without an O? I take a piece of paper and I write down how I spell it at the same time.
No. He burns the paper. He's like, no.
No.
Excuse me, that's gonna be one copper. That was my piece of paper.
He burns the O off of the paper. My bad. No, like the paper is fine.
Just the O
The
is gone.
O is gone.
Good. That's
Alright,
the level of extra I strive to be.
Jeffrey, this trial, what's it entail?
Well, any
And I need to tell you right now, if it involves pledging myself to Paylor, was it?
no, you don't have to do anything. You have to visit a
Okay.
shrine though. It's just
We'll
Yeah,
a,
I'll
get
go.
smited.
it's a test of strength
Ooh, I'm good at that.
and a test
Oh yeah, I flex.
and a test of heart.
I pound my chest.
I've got one of those.
We're going to need to go along this path.
I've
This
got
is-
3.
You have 3 hearts.
Don't
Yeah.
look into it too much.
No, I've already seen through.
Firebolt biology.
Yeah. You're gonna need to go through here. You're gonna need to go from here through Death Valley
Ooh,
and
why is it called Death Valley?
you'll know when you walk it.
He asks sarcastically.
And he answers wholeheartedly.
Oh, I assume it's going to be a really nice place full of life and happiness.
It's actually pretty beautiful up until the halfway point.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I bet you are. I think that's the only
But I lie.
only setting you have is super serious.
He has a negative in deception.
Yeah, he does. He actually does.
Super serious.
But he doesn't need to lie.
His word is law. I don't think he needs to lie.
No, he
He's
doesn't.
currently lying to me about how his name is spelled. I know there's an O in there.
I know there's an O in there. There's an O in there somewhere.
Jeffrey.
Joff.
Joff. Joff.
Now, Jeffrey. When we now, as you say, the fact that Thamthal was present in that crypt expedites the urgency of us going through this trial, right? Is this trial physically necessary,
Yes.
or is it? God damn it!
It
All
won't
right.
change who you are per se.
No, I'm
Unless-
just saying, if it were just a symbolic thing, it might be pertinent to
Oh
take care of the other Crips first.
yes. If it was a symbolic thing, I would show you the way to the crypts and how to get in. Very fast, of course. Can't be gone more than a few hours from here.
Why
But-
is that?
Because if I go, who knows when another war will start? This is where
Oh.
the war began, and this is where the war ended.
You ain't got no apprentices.
Everyone in this town who trains in the combative, who fights. Everyone in this town who fights is my
Don't worry.
apprentice.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
She can't read, so that's probably why.
Oh, and he
I give him a thumbs up.
he stands up and he goes to the bookshelf and he grabs another book and he hands it to you, James. He's like,
Ooh, books. I like books.
"There's a reading book."
Yay, another one.
It's very like the cat likes hats.
Well,
The
we
cat-
have an ABC book like that,
The-
so
The cat bought a blue hat.
why is this on your shelf?
I like the pictures.
I can't argue with that. I just this big ass like paladin man, this holy ass paladin.
What?
The cat bought a blue hat. just sitting in his room alone, just
The hat,
looking at a picture book.
the hat blew away. Oh no!
Oh no!
My shit over here.
Oh god.
The elf adopted the cat. Oh,
Oh!
and gave him a hat. Oh,
Oh!
And then that cat and the hat became.
God.
Never mind.
and then the cat with
Went
the
on
many
to
different.
terrorize children.
And then the cat devoted himself to Palor because that is the
That's my version. You turn to the end. You turn to the end of the book, and there's a few extra pages.
Oh god.
The cat's wearing
God.
like full plate mail. Cats like power.
Oh god. Alright, so we have to go to Death Valley.
Yes.
Yay. Alright. What do we do when we get there? Just the trial? Is there like
Walk up to
tell
the
us what we're
shrine.
doing?
You need to touch the shrine.
Ooh,
Essentially,
we get to touch stuff.
you need to enter the shrine,
Ooh.
and then you'll
It
be
won't-
and then
It
you'll
won't
be
kill me
granted.
if I worship other gods, right?
No,
Okay.
Palo is just the protector here.
Okay. Well,
Payload?
off we go.
Move the payload?
Payload.
Move
Payload.
the payload.
No payload. No payload. Get out of here.
Well, off we go. Wait, we should probably get stuff here.
I
Is
need more arrows.
Is there stuff?
I can provide you with whatever you need for your trip, as long as it is not too outrageous.
Hold on,
Hey,
let me look at
shiny
my
man.
spell list.
Shiny man.
What?
Can I get more arrows? I'm kind of running out.
He kind of. I can't.
Do
There we go. He kind of
do
snaps.
you have?
He kind of snaps, and these very decorative, like 10 of these very decorative, orange and red arrows
Do you happen to have?
appear in your quiver,
Thanks, shiny man.
along with 10 other normal ones.
Nice.
Well, guys, obviously we need dragon's blood and basilisk eggs, but
I had basilisk eggs for breakfast this morning.
do you have
Really?
any-
That sounds gross.
Do you have
I-
any more?
They were fantastic.
I'm
I'm
trying to
an
make
excellent
breakfast
chef.
burritos.
Do you have the
Man's
you have
morning
the
roll.
book? He
I-
turns around and grabs another one. Oh, he shows it. He's like, I have one too.
Goddamn!
he takes off his
Is he like mini
his
fanboying?
he takes off his right glove and his big like this a little bit bigger than a normal human's hand, and he kind of goes in for like a handshake, but it's like not a like hi how are you handshake, it's like yeah brother handshake.
Like that part of
Yeah, it's
what is it, that scene in Predator where like they
It's
clench
the-
really hard?
yeah, it's the clasping handshake.
That's wonderful.
He does it with you.
Good. Can I just give him a good yeah
He doesn't do it back, but you feel it in his soul.
in his soul, in his heart of hearts?
Yeah.
For the record, I'm the one who found it.
Oh,
Well, he hasn't. So
yeah, but she can't read.
yeah, you can't read.
Hey, I can read at a 3rd grade level.
He opens up. He opens up to page 2. He's like, "Had this last night."
What? We don't have the resources to be able to make a lot of what I want from this book, and it makes me sad. But Here's
Where
something
the
at some
fuck
point.
was it? Cooking with the Man. It is mammoth pie, is what he had.
mammoth pie.
Yeah, so it's
what?
just mammoth meat, mammoth bone gravy, carrots, peas, some pie crust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hard part of the
It's,
hard part of that one is
mammoth. It's a shepherd's pie play.
But with mammoth.
Yeah, mammoth.
And man's morning roll up.
Yeah.
The mini man.
Yeah.
The mini man's
Yeah,
morning
the
roll
mini
up.
man. That's your book rest. That's your recipe for the session, by the way.
The mammoth pie.
Yeah, mammoth pie. Yeah, it's like anything you need before I kick you out of here under your trial.
No, I think I have. No, I think I've got enough food. Probably. You okay, Josh?
Yeah, my fucking Cortana's making noises, singing songs over here.
She's chicka chicka
Yeah, pretty much.
out in the distance. And you're like, what are you doing? No, I think I've got enough
It's
food.
me, Cortana. I'm fucking with your Firefox. Do something.
Do something, bitch. Try me.
Well, try me, dude. Try me, dude. Okay, I
He-
guess that's it.
Yeah, he gets up and he puts the book back and he puts his gauntlet back out and he's like, he kind of goes to like dust himself off, but it's just this metal scraping against metal and he's like, well, must compose myself.
Do you need a little bit of like dust in there? Like,
No, there's no dust on me at all. It was just a metaphorical dusting.
good. It's good. Alright, well, I guess we're ready to go, friends. Let's go on our adventure to Death Valley, yay!
Yay!
So Marty's Alistair's flask was empty as well. And he snapped his fingers as Alistair went to go take a drink
And it is now full.
and realized it was empty. And
It is now full of holy water.
it was
Oh,
full
no,
of
what is
full of Palor's wine,
Ooh.
which is
Ooh.
it's like you can
Holy wine.
you can smell it as it fills the flask. It smells like oranges mixed with alcohol, pretty much. But it's very orangey.
Dude, that's amazing.
They made wine out of oranges.
Dude, oranges are so
I'm
good.
gonna say, is it just like a renamed mimosa?
No, it's a wine
A vegetable mimosa?
made of oranges.
It's beautiful.
Vegan
Vegetable
wine.
smoothie.
It's vegan wine.
Vegan
I mean,
wine.
wine's already vegan, but vegan wine.
Exactly. No, I
Oh,
didn't
is
make
Jeffrey a
great.
vegan? Is Jeffrey a vegan?
Hell no, he just ate basilisk eggs.
Oh,
What
right,
do you
I
mean?
forgot. I forgot.
He ate
Sorry.
mammoth pie last night.
No, it's like he says he's a vegan, and we have to tell him that mammoths are like animals. He has like other people get the materials for him.
No, it fucking.
No, it's not. He opens the cookbook. He's like, oh. Well,
If animals didn't want to get eaten, why are they made of?
he looks. He's like,
Well, if animals didn't want to get eaten, why are they so full of delicious?
oh,
Honestly.
Marty, are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back.
You
Sorry
went-
about that. I had to go into you already know.
I told
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so you know about
Hold
your
on.
you know about your Palor's wine. It doesn't burn you going down, by the way. It doesn't.
I got what?
Palor's wine, essentially.
Orange wine.
wine.
It's basically orange flavored wine, but it's made. It's like
Whoa!
made out of oranges. It's
Who
only.
do I have to thank?
It's on the guard, the lord of the town, Jeffrey.
Lord, he gave it to
I'm
you.
giving him a straight up hug.
I don't think he wants you to touch
he-
him.
He kind of like hits you in the center of your chest and
Ow.
moves you back. And as he does, all the
touch
damage you accumulated through your fight in the tomb, he hits you, and then this like warm light surrounds you, and all of your cuts and bruises seal up. And he takes off his gauntlet again, and he goes out for a handshake instead.
Okay, you're getting a handshake, sir.
To go hug him, it's just like, yeah. No,
Yeah,
But,
I get healed.
that's how I wish to heal.
Yeah.
I'm just-
Star gave me wine.
a necromancer is just a late healer.
Yeah. He snaps his fingers again, and a door in the back, right by the bookshelf, kind of opens up, and it leads outside.
Okay.
His house was on a wall, like built into the wall. It's part of the wall, so the wall just kind of fades, and you can go through. And it is on the north side of town, so the road is like right there.
Well, we should probably.
All right.
And
Yeah,
as
yeah. Let's get crack-a-lackin'.
and as each of you go,
Well,
He-
no, don't we need to like sleep?
as each of you, yeah, it is nighttime. Well,
Yay!
he lowered the wall and he kind of looks. He's like, it's always so bright around here. I never know when it's fucking nighttime. And it's like my presence alone just lights up the town. And he's like, well, you can. He snaps his fingers again, and a staircase kind of comes down. He's like, you can sleep up there. He closes the door, the bookcase door.
Okay.
Well, if you want, since you're taking the trial,
I assume, is everybody else on board with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try some of the orange wine, then pass out.
Works for me.
yeah, it's wine. It's not It's not like your normal alcohol. It has a refined kind of holy taste.
Like I said, you'll have a glass of whatever is available before bed.
Yeah.
A fair nightcap.
4 days.
4 days. 4 days travel.
No, I'm just saying 4 days.
Why 4 days?
No, you're good. Yeah. Fuck. How
It's
long is
about
that?
3 days travel there.
You're not going. She advises you not go straight through.
So then it's gonna. It's no. I mean, if we what do we cover like 25 a day?
He says stick to the path.
Then it's gonna be like a little over 3 at most.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.5.
Stick to the path. You'll see. Stick to the path. You'll see why.
Got 4 days. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I
Yeah.
have to make a constitution roll for drinking?
Oh no, you don't even feel buzzed with this. It's,
Awesome.
It's great. It's like juice,
It's
pretty
like
much.
juice,
I got
but
that.
alcohol.
But the alcohol doesn't really affect you for some reason. He's like, this is actually pretty strong stuff. How are you?
He's an alcoholic.
Oh. Oh.
He drinks a lot. It's okay.
You want to try what I'm drinking?
Don't. You will be out.
He
Try it.
he,
Try
he
it.
he's like he grabs like a goblet from his shelf and
Oh no!
he
You're gonna want to drink less than that.
He grabs it. He just.
I know he's a
he-
hard ass,
He
but come
just
on.
dips it into the
Oh
cast.
no!
I assume you can smell that,
and,
right?
and he's like, oh yeah. And he just downs it.
God damn, he is a man, though. He is a.
He's good. He's good.
I wanted him to fail so bad.
I kind of did too, but he's good. He just naturally lowers the DC of fucking poisons as well, along with having
Yeah.
double advantage.
But it's a
Paladins.
magical drink.
He's a man's man.
Super holy paladins.
Yeah.
That's not even fair.
Yeah.
See,
Paladins,
see,
man.
Marty, there's a level of magic in this world. He's slightly above Troll's blood.
Are you shitting me? I can literally take a shot and not get shit faced.
Yeah, no, he drank a big ass glass.
Fuck you! Hand me that glass.
He's like, okay.
Oh god.
You want
He gives it to you.
That one.
Well, don't die because you know the DC for passing out is like.
We also have to do stuff tomorrow.
He's like, no, it'll be fine.
Fuck you!
Do it.
Damn it!
Did you down the entire glass?
I downed the entire glass.
You actually pass out. Like
Okay.
you get through the glass. You drop it in midair. He catches it, and then you just fall. He's like,
Well, good night.
was that supposed to happen to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That shit's pretty rough.
Huh.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'd say you handled it pretty well, but I wouldn't try it again. He's done the same thing before. This is the first time this has knocked him unconscious like this.
He's like, I would try it again just to spite you, but
If you have
this
any,
is
if you have
actually-
any plans tomorrow,
this
I
is
wouldn't
actually
recommend.
pretty tough stuff to come by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon it's a full keg, and you look like you have almost pretty much a full keg, would probably run you about 1,000 gold of this stuff. Since
Yeah, but
a lot of it goes a long way.
Mr. Drinky Face over here.
Yeah, we needed to keep him functional.
Yeah, he's like, oh, functional, and he kind of taps him on the back, and you see basically this green aura surrounds him,
He won't wake up, really.
and no, he's out. I'm just unpoisoning him. He fucked his liver with that one.
I would, yeah. The irony of being a paladin, huh? You could drink as much as you want with no ill effects, but, you can't because
Yeah.
holy stuff.
Hmm.
Man. Talk about...
That wasn't wine in the flask.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, it was.
No, your flask spilled and you didn't refill it. Remember?
Oh yeah. Damn it.
So he filled it with
he
the-
refilled your
Oh,
flask.
I know.
Filled it with the orange juice.
Yeah, it's still got a little
Yeah,
bit of
wine in
the
flask with juice.
maybe when you return.
Fair enough.
There's still a little bit of like flower pollen puke on the side of it. No one bothered to wipe that off.
Yeah.
I did. I said I wiped it off.
Oh well. Never
The-
fuck me then.
It's still there, you're fucked.
It's still there. You didn't get it. It's magical.
It's magical.
Reminder that the pollen wasn't puke, but rather nut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was nut. It was flower
Yeah.
nut.
It was flower nut.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I said, I wiped it off as soon as I picked it up.
Dandelion nut.
God damn it.
Well, that's just fine and dandy, ain't it?
Yes, y'all sleep. Y'all sleep. Gives turns another page in the Cat That Had Many Hats book.
You need to give me a handout of just
Gibbs,
cooking with the man.
you turned a book instead of a
Yeah.
blue hat. He has a red hat now. This orange tabby cat
Oh my
has
god.
a red top hat now. And,
I'm shocked. I'm like, holy
and on
shit.
the far corner of the right page, of the farthest corner on the right page, there's a little monocle, and that cat's walking towards it.
Oh damn.
Oh,
I'm gonna like shake
What's
James'
gonna
leg, be like,
happen?
hey,
Make a Constitution save.
there's something really cool in this book.
Gibbs, not. Okay, you stay asleep, Gibbs. Make a Constitution save. Okay, this book was starting to put you to sleep, just because reading's hard. But you
And
turn,
it's
but you turn that page.
See that monocle.
That cat picks up that monocle with its paw, puts that shit on.
Yes,
It's a fancy cat.
yes.
The
Forget
cat,
about it when they wake up.
the cat with the many colored fancy hats now has his start of his many colored fancy monocles.
Damn.
Continued in volume 2.
Okay,
Volume 2.
gotta find volume 2 now.
We have to find volume 2.
It's not a very big book. It was like 4 pages.
I flip it back to the front and I start reading it.
Start over.
Okay, Constitution save.
Okay.
It's just a little too good. I just read the same 4 pages.
Fuck.
Reading it
You
like
read-
a fucking mantra.
You read that book. Who? Tabby Cat was sad. Tabby Cat had no hat. Tabby Cat finds blue hat, puts it on its head. Walks a few steps, puts hat in home. Walks a few more steps, gets red hat. Puts hat on head, sees monocle, goes for monocle.
This is the quality entertainment we all asked for.
Why is this a thing?
I'm gonna draw this book.
I'm gonna draw this book.
Yes.
Please.
I'm gonna draw it at work. I'm gonna buy construction paper and I'm gonna buy paint.
God, make it a pop-up book.
Yeah, pop-up book.
Oh my god, you have to give that to me.
God.
Okay, so y'all sleep. Gibbs, you pass out
Yay.
at some point, like the 6th time you've read it, you fell asleep.
Like the 6th time through this
Like
book.
religiously reading this book.
Yeah. And thus a new religion God was formed.
A new religion, God.
So you all wake up in the morning. Marty, you're not hungover. He walked away. Did he walk away or did Kobe walk away? Kobe walked away. Why is no one talking to me?
I don't know. I'm not. I wasn't hungover, so.
Yeah, he's surprisingly not hungover. He feed in the morning.
Wait, the owl's still with us.
I was outside. You hear the occasional "hoo" from outside.
Nice.
Um,
As long as the owl's still around.
yeah. So Jeffrey, you all hear and smell breakfast.
I am here.
Breakfast cooking.
What's he making?
Y'all walk downstairs. The little library room you guys were in yesterday.
It's no longer a library.
It's a
room.
kitchen. No. He's still in full armor.
Do you ever take that off?
Take what off?
Your armor.
Oh, well, shake hands with people, but no. He's got a little apron around his armor.
Oh, that's cute.
He's got a little kiss the cook apron.
Oh.
Yeah, a little paler symbol on the bottom of it.
Why couldn't we have seen this side of him first instead of the man who dealt 6 damage to me?
Because 3 demons, a child, and a fucked up child and a forest man tried to forcefully enter my town.
Hey, I didn't try to force
As
my
he-
way through.
As he breaks an egg against the side of a bowl and dumps it in.
I assume that egg was supposed to be like a metaphor for my skull or something.
Love it.
Hot.
He's like, no basilisk eggs. So
I thought you were gonna say no hard feelings.
no basilisk eggs, no dragon's blood.
Yeah.
But I got chicken eggs and
Oh yeah.
some other kind of sauce.
So you telling me that we got some breakfast burritos, that we got some manly man's morning?
Well, it's more the Gmini, but
Oh yeah, yeah, fair enough.
it's
No,
like
I
common
love-
that it's Gmini.
You know, I love how casual that it is. It's more, but I want this to forever be a thing.
It's to go food.
Hell
'Cause-
yeah.
Cause get out of my house.
Oh,
But
it's more of go food because
go.
Go.
Can I just put a burrito in each hand and go?
He
we just gotta go.
Yeah, you see behind him a bunch of chicken stacked up, a bunch of beef. There's some cheese off to the side. You got some eggs. There's this sauce. I don't know what it is. It's not it's not white.
Tabasco?
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, it's probably Tabasco or something.
We got Gaminis, dude.
Yeah, you got Gmini man morning
We got
roll-ups.
Gmini mans.
Why
Mini
would I
man's
want?
morning
Why would I
roll.
want like a mini?
Because we got
It's
Gaminis.
like, do you not want a Gmini?
Do you see how large I am?
Oh, that's right. And he
I'm taking 2 burritos to go, good sir.
okay, he's like, eat one here. Eat one here, I'll give you 2 to go. He gives each of you 1 to eat here. Leolin, he gives you a manly man's morning roll up, minus the basilisk eggs and dragon
do
sauce.
chop that.
Okay.
You crunch it?
And then
I would
he,
hope a burrito wouldn't be crunchy.
it is not. It is not at
Okay.
all.
It's a good burrito.
It's a good burrito.
It's a manly man's morning roll up.
Yeah.
But I want 2 burritos to go. I want 1 for each hand.
Yeah, no, he grabs like a bag, like a paper bag. He just snaps it into existence again. And
Oh my god, we're getting a bag of burritos?
he
Dude, it's a burrito bag.
he puts another manly man's morning roll up in there. And then 7 burritos, 7 Gaminis in there.
Is a burrito not
Yes.
just an edible bag?
Yum.
It's a burrito, just not an edible bag.
Yeah, there's bags. There's a bag carrying multiple bags filled with goodness. And he,
It's like one of those Russian dolls. It's
So who's carrying our burrito bag?
The manly man's meaty Matryoshka.
I think the only man to hold my burritos is Leolin.
Yeah, he's really one manly enough.
I put the beanie burrito meat shit. I put the burritos in my bag.
okay.
It's a bag of burritos.
My
Like,
chest.
going everywhere.
Okay.
I
Then
have 7 burritos.
and then he opens the door for you guys.
Go.
After you all have eaten, he refills
Yeah.
the flask with the Paylor's wine.
Come on, Gamini.
Yeah, and then he opens the door. And he's like, "Oh, see you in a week." Maybe.
Yeah. That's so far away. Okay, let's go.
Yeah! I
We're
charge
off.
out the door.
We're off to Death Valley.
I got a bag of burritos, I'm happy.
So as you guys are going to leave, he kind of wait.
Stop mid-step.
He kind of reaches over at the end of the where he was cooking, and he grabs a piece of paper, and he's like, Valnor, that fucking demon lord, I left this for you.
Cool, I read it with my special eyes.
It is written in Infernal.
Cool.
I can
Well,
read it.
I'm
He's
reading it.
Yay.
he's gone back to his home to remove that goddamn armor. He left as soon as he could move.
Oh
Will
gosh.
snatches the paper.
Didn't even get a proper goodbye. Well, I would like to see you try.
Do it. Contested. Dexterity save versus acrobatics. Go. Go.
He's doing what?
Get fucked.
Quick. That 20 on acrobatics.
Get
Damn.
fucked.
No,
Even if she
we-
not 20, I still would have won.
Yeah.
No, it's my paper. I just make the paper vanish. Just
No.
gone.
So
It's
she
mine.
she goes to reach it. You kind of turn your entire body, so her hand hits your back. You're like, no, my paper,
My paper.
mine.
I wanted the paper though.
But you didn't ask, so it's mine.
Yep, that's the rule. He's
See?
right. Gotta ask.
You were rude about it. Now you don't get to see it.
Gotta ask or be offered.
Oh shit! Can I retcon something? Because I had to leave before we actually settled down to sleep.
Yeah. Go for it.
I did channel a cure wounds into my crown.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm really quickly gonna switch around my prepared spells.
Yeah, go for it. Gibbs.
Yeah?
Please tell me you actually edited your character sheet. Hell no, you didn't.
Quest is over. I got a bag of burritos.
Okay. Because
What do you mean?
I gave you a short bow +1 last session.
Yeah.
I got it. That also means your short bow now hits with a +6 and does an extra damage. Let me edit
Woo.
that for you. +1 and +1. +1.
Man, we've got a lot of walking to do.
There you go.
Thank you.
Kobe, you also wrote down your 2 daggers, right?
Yes, I have 2 fire daggers.
Yep.
I didn't write them down.
You only dropped one of them. One was fire.
Oh, okay. I like slash at the air with the other one.
Just kind of a chill to the air where you cut.
Ooh. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I need to figure out what I can do with these rings at some point.
Yeah, you want to mess with them? Make a Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know if I could just. I was just gonna do it later then because I didn't.
Well,
really
you've got
talk about it,
you've
so-
got days to walk. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well then, in that case, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking try.
Which one?
If we're gonna be walking for days, I'm gonna prepare some stuff.
I'm gonna go with blue.
Blue. Okay. So you kind of hold it up to the air.
I assume it's ice.
The air around it, you can kind of see it was like someone. It gets cold. It's like a refrigerator, as I said before. Refrigerator cold. It doesn't do much damage. It doesn't. The things you're trying with it, nothing's really happening. It looks like a very. In real life terms, it's basically a very tiny refrigerator on your finger, but you can't store
Cool.
anything in it.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
it
could put something in a box and put the ring in the box to keep it cool.
is. Ring only works if it's attached to your finger.
Cut off my finger.
Finger only works if it's attached to your body.
This is
Tricky.
tricky. Mini portal my finger into a box. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys. I'll figure it out.
8. 18. Yeah, you get to about there.
Oh, is that a day?
Yeah, it's a movie axe. Oh no, I'm still on the map. I'm clicking on shit.
So who's taking watch?
So
'Cause I'm
anything
bad
you
with
guys,
eyes.
anything you guys were doing in that first day?
I was regularly. I was like looking for what animals aside from the owl, which has apparently gotten attached to me and or Alistair, that would be in the area. Like, does Death Valley play home to slightly different types?
As you actually start entering the valley, you're just now entering. You didn't see any animals on the walk up to this point, to where you guys are right now. But as you got near that little cluster of trees on the map, it's more heavily wooded along here. There's make a perception check or nature. Probably nature because you have advantage on it.
That
Or
is correct.
survival.
Do you want me to make a nature skill or a survival?
Do perception first. Do hit that perception up. Okay. Then do survival or your nature. Whatever the one is you have advantage on. Do that. Okay. So you see rabbits, you see some foxes. You see the occasional wolf as you start going up. A wolf just walks in front of you guys and just continues going. It kind of looks at a rabbit and then just looks away and keeps walking.
Okay. And that's like the wolf is like the largest animal we see.
Yeah, and then as you guys settle down for the night up here, everyone make a perception check.
Okay. I'd like to mention that as I was walking, basically every 8 hours casting mage armor and every hour casting false life.
Okay.
If only I had advantage.
I told everyone about how the cat with the hat got a monocle.
Oh yeah, it's a good book. Good book series. I'm gonna write it. Bestseller.
I'm,
New York
I'm
Times.
really bad. I'm really bad with my. So
Josh, I don't think we can escape it.
I didn't want to.
Fuck. Gibbs.
No, me and Marty rolling similarly all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gibbs, you feel like you entered a barrier of sorts.
Under pressure.
And as you look around, you see all these animals that Leolin's kind of been looking at and just observing. They're only, as you got this feeling, they're only forward, those animals. They're not backwards. They're not behind you. They're only forward. Only in front of you.
Well,
Yeah.
who would like to keep watch?
I'll keep first watch. How's Alpha Owl doing?
The owl?
Yes.
It entered with you guys very hesitantly.
I'm going to.
It kind
sorry,
of
go on.
It kind of waited near the barrier because Gibbs, did you say anything about? Okay, it kind of waited and then it kind of like was like, "Yeah, I'm going," and went through and landed back on your shoulder.
Okay, so while I'm keeping watch, do I see the animals?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna whistle, see if I can get attention. a wolf or a fox.
A wolf and a fox just come trotting over.
I'm gonna like talk to them a bit. Do they, shoot the shit with them? Do they seem a little different than normal animals, or?
What are you trying to talk about?
I'm just being like,
Talk about stuff.
Because they both laid down in front of you.
Stuff and
well,
things.
what's what's the? There any good watering holes around here? That kind of thing. Just like shooting the shit.
Ooh. You actually can talk to them and understand them back. Like
They can understand me fully. I can interpret their noises and movements as a language, but not literally. Like I don't have a vocabulary
Okay.
for them,
they
but I can effectively translate their noises and actions.
the fox at the watering hole question, it kind of shakes its head, is like no, and you gather that no, there's not a watering hole nearby at all, anywhere in here.
Any unusual fellas around? Bears, dire wolves, panthers?
The wolf, you gather from its movement, no. At the mention of a bear, it kind of you get like yeah, there's a few.
You got an idea where a fella might talk to a few bears?
It kind
down
of throws its head north.
Well, thank you kindly.
I think
And-
there's clubs for that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Leolin is a bear. Like,
Oh
Um,
god.
All right, you furry
So-
fuck.
so, their actions, their noises, they don't seem particularly unusual compared to other wolves and foxes I've talked to.
Oh no, Marty, I know.
Oh, okay, okay,
No, Marty, I know. I think
okay.
I think
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I think everyone's noticed.
I'm oblivious. It's okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm wondering too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I assume he's just gone.
Who? What?
Here's a question. Where's our magic spotter?
Oh yeah, no,
Is he
he's
still just
he's
chilling in the backpack?
passed out in Marty's bag.
Oh, he's just in your backpack?
Yeah, he's
Still?
just in his backpack. He's
Is
passed
he
out.
my companion now? Have
He's-
I laid claim?
He's pretty much in your bag
Awesome.
because
Yeah.
you can talk to him and you can respond to him and understand him. He's sticking with you.
Awesome. I have a buddy.
Yeah.
You have a magic reading buddy.
And no, D, that wasn't what I was talking about.
Ah.
Yeah. Well then. Well,
So
yeah, Kobe, go on.
the fox and wolf seem like, aside from there's not much of a good watering hole around here, their actions and noises and their attitude, does it seem particularly different than normal foxes and wolves?
At this point, the wolf would have torn the fox apart,
Yeah, I figured. So
along with the rabbit that it walked by.
yeah, I like scratch my beard and I say,
They're very chill.
what are you two eating?
They kind of just shake. You get that they both just kind of shake their heads, like no.
I assume. Well, I'm not here, so.
I see. All right, I give them a thumbs up, and I offer some jerky if they want it.
They refuse.
What?
Fair enough. I give them a wave, and I start actually getting on watch.
Okay, make a perception check.
Can I have Alpha fly around too?
Ooh, nap
Yeah.
time.
yeah, you can.
I
You can-
hope Alpha does better.
You can have advantage just because of that.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thanks for keeping me safe, boys.
Oh,
man.
Kobe, that's great. Oh,
We should probably have
that made me
Um,
happy.
on our next day. I'm gonna express this in the morning. Whatever, I'll talk about it in the morning. Squeaky hee hee hee.
20 plus 3, roll twice. So yeah, you guys are the same. It points out a body.
Where?
You see it too. It is just east of your camp, like literally just east of your camp, behind a tree.
All right.
It is kind of like impaled against the tree with this very dark spear. This very dark double-edged spear. So there's a point at the front that it's impaling into the tree, and then there's a
So
point
like,
in the
like
back.
if Darth Maul had a spear.
Yeah, there's a point
Okay.
in the back.
All right, I'm gonna give Alpha like a little doodly doo
His name-
motion, like
His name is not Alpha, by the way. The owl.
yeah. I'm gonna like twirl my finger around to say just keep patrolling as I go
Yeah.
over and take a look at this body. Is like how decayed is it? Is it?
It
back
is. It is not decayed at all. This one.
Mm.
It looks
That's-
looks very fresh, but it's not bleeding.
Point of order. What season is it? Supposed to be. At
It's
least?
probably about spring.
Okay. Do I see
I need a
any leaves
calendar.
on the ground at all?
Do you see anything? What?
Any leaves on the grounds or pine cones that have fallen? Anything that would imply time has passed at all when it comes to affecting these living things?
There's a few leaves on the ground, but they're very green.
I don't like the looks of this, but I'm going to inspect the spear a little bit. Is there anything remarkable about the person?
About the person,
Yes.
it is wearing. So he's wearing. He looks like a normal human. His face is scarred. He's got the short black hair. He's wearing what looks like very old. Like you've looked at. You've seen Alistair's armor. You've seen armor of people. You know armor of humans.
Yes, I've had
It's
quite a few years of experience.
it's old compared to that.
Okay.
Like it
Is
looks
it older
very
than-
outdated.
Is it older than I am?
Roll investigation. You don't know.
Okay. I'll scratch my beard, and then I'm gonna take a quick look at the spear as well.
Okay.
Besides it being dark and double-ended, that I can discern.
So
Oh, actually, I'm going to cast. Sorry, using my Firbolg magic racial ability, detect magic on it.
it is not magical.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Then I'm just gonna grab it and tug it out.
As you grab it, it disintegrates in your hands.
Ah, what the fuck? Not magical.
It's not magical. It disintegrates in your hands.
Was it just like 100% rust?
Roll investigation or perception. Sorry. Right as you grab it. As you grab it, if you've never seen this material before, by the way. What the spear is made out of. It just rusts. You know it's rust because it turns this very orangey color, and then it just disintegrates. And as it disintegrates, it's this red powder.
Okay.
And then
I immediately cover my mouth.
And then that just vanishes, and the body turns to ash and everything it was wearing.
Okay. And does the ash vanish?
The ash also vanishes. It's like the ash turned into ash, and then just disappeared.
Was the spear pinning this person to the tree?
Yes.
Or did they just okay, is there a hole in the tree?
Yes.
Is the hole changing at all?
No.
Okay. I go, well, that's fucking weird. And I'm gonna go back and finish my watch.
Okay.
And then the next person I'm gonna wake up for the next round of watch. Oh, I'll wake up Lilith.
Okay, Lilith it is.
I nudge her with like the tip of my boot, and I say, "Hey,
Stop pushing me.
Hey.
all right, get up. You gotta take watch. Also, got a couple of things to tell you."
Okay. And then I get up.
Yeah.
Babe, get up. Too drunk for this shit.
Alistair.
Too drunk for perfectly
So I say,
cooking.
All right, a few things. First of all, I don't think time passes normally in this valley. I think at least living things aren't affected quite the same. Animals around here don't seem to need to eat as much or at all. Plants don't seem to really die, or at least progress through their natural life cycles normally. There was a body with a spear through it. Both turned to dust. Nope, I don't know why. I'm gonna say just keep an eye out and be careful. I'm gonna go to bed. But before I go to bed, I'm going to manifest a spirit totem for her.
Yeah.
A spiritual hawk flies through her and then up into the air and does a few swishes around, just to give her advantage on the initial perception roll. Any further perception roll she won't have advantage on since it's only 1 minute. But her first, like, I'm getting up and getting ready to do stuff, perception roll.
Yeah. Okay. So, as he's about to go, as Leyland's about to go lay down, he mumbles something under his breath, and a very ghostly, but not like ghostly as in unholy, but it's just like a ethereal hawk kind of goes through you, and you feel your eyes kind of sharpen, and you hopefully can see clearly and roll perception.
Oh, and if Alpha's not too tired, I ask him to stay up for a bit longer.
I can see clearly now.
No,
spooky
he's going to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Can I-
he's nocturnal. Fuck that. He's up.
Okay, he sleeps when I'm walking.
Yeah, he's up.
Okay.
I guess owls are nocturnal.
Will
What do you
just
need?
looks around like, oh,
Yeah, make your
looks different.
perception.
20.
I can see.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, there it is.
I can find.
So Alpha. So as some time passes, Leyland's sound asleep probably in a tree.
Absolutely.
Alpha sees something after a little bit, and he kind of swings down, grabs your hood, and tries to pull you in a direction. Lilith?
Oh, okay, I'm coming.
Yeah. So you walk a little bit, and you have to go past a tree or two, and in a bush, there's what you can only describe as a person with very large, pure white wings,
Ooh.
laying on the ground with a human-made weapon pinning them to the ground.
Oh, Goldton, are you okay?
No response.
Oh. Kind of nudge him
As
with
you
my scythe gently.
as you touch him, he disintegrates into this,
Oh,
at first, very bright white light that quickly dulls, and then that just poof and vanishes. The weapon also does the same, but it turns to ash
oh,
and disappears. And the scene is gone. The only thing left is the sword mark in the ground.
so weird. Then I go back to camp.
Okay.
It's kind of very confused, just like looking around. like,
I get what's going on.
The
Clever
rest,
goose.
the rest of the night passes without any issue. Alpha doesn't see anything else. Points out the occasional, like a bear walks by, but nothing happens. The bear kind of looks, and then it looks at all the people. And it's just
Is it talking about forest fires and or toilet paper?
if you
I've
could
got bear base.
if you could see a bear, you've never seen a bear shrug before,
Shrug.
but now you have. So it just shrugs and turns around, walks the other way.
Is
Very-
he talking about forest
Very
fires?
slowly.
or
No,
toilet
no, it's a normal bear.
paper?
Bye, bear.
Aw.
Bye, bear.
The bear kind of turns around, stands on its hind legs, and waves with its front paw, and drops back down and continues on its way.
His name will be Teddy.
Theodore the bear.
Theodore.
Eddie for short.
Theodore!
I am Theodore.
Your name is Teddy. Teddy Bear. Theodore Barry.
Theodore Barrington.
What do you mean?
Teddy bear. Damn it.
Damn it. I am a holy cleric.
Teddy bear.
teddy bear.
I need to make
the-
that a thing now.
The fabric softener bear.
Charmin?
Yeah, sure.
Cha cha cha.
Wait, no, that's a toilet paper bear.
No, no. There's the whatever it exists. Look it up.
I know what you're talking about, Josh. No worries.
Yeah. Yeah. So morning comes.
Yeah. Mm,
Morning comes. Alistair is greeted with the whoo of Alpha.
Do both of
I'm
you guys
gonna light
explain
you
what
on
happened?
fire. Mm.
Sorry, what?
Do you explain what happened with the weird bodies?
I mean, I explain. I don't know if Lilith explains.
Lilith, do you explain?
Also explains.
Hey guys.
Alpha also reports in.
Hey guys, I think I know what's going on then.
Go ahead.
Should I
Theory.
care?
Well, I mean, this was where the war started, was it not?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this was probably a war zone. And those are the bodies of people from that time, most
Yeah.
likely. And
Yeah.
thus when you fuck with them, they just disintegrate.
Would you say we're releasing their souls or just their mortal coil?
That I
You don't,
that I
you
don't
don't know. 'Cause
that
you
I
haven't
do
seen
not
it.
know.
Might as well touch all of them then.
Fucking Christ.
I whistle and see if I can catch the attention of a bear.
Give them all that
Well,
good.
nothing.
Well, I mean, like, if it's, I mean, he's doing it for a good reason. If it's like either way, it's like
Yeah,
it's
no.
probably not a bad thing. It's like if their souls are trapped here, it's like we'll just poke them,
Yeah.
and just let them get on with their lives.
Give them that good touch.
Yeah.
Get in.
Fuck. You get no,
Got some real good.
you get no bear, but you get a wild boar.
Just have a bird go poke them.
Sure, that works. I give the boar a pat in the head, and
Yeah.
I say, "You want to walk with us for a while?"
It shrugs.
Can I ride the boar?
No, it does not want. It does not want that.
Does not
Fine,
want
then I
a
cast
10-year-old
animal
on a
friendship
bass.
on it.
Yeah, you cast animal friendship on it. Click the spell for me, please.
Aww. Theodore Teddy Barrington III.
Will succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Boars, I believe, have a not great wisdom.
I mean, does it think that we mean it hard?
Hell
Well, no, it's just that it charms it.
Well,
Um,
you. I mean, it's fine. It just doesn't want things riding it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not aggressive. It is a wild boar. It's not. It's not a tamed boar or anything by any means. And
then I guess I
it'll
won't cast
it
animal
will
friendship.
auto pass on that anyways.
Okay, I'm not gonna cast animal friendship. I'm just gonna give it a pat. And I'm gonna as we're packing up, I'm gonna start asking it some more questions.
Fuck away from me. Go away, cat. Stop pulling at my door. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask it some questions real quick.
Okay.
How old are you? How old are you?
What the fuck is a boar's intelligence?
2.
Does it understand what age is?
Yeah, let's see.
How many winters have you seen? How about that?
Give me a second.
That's a decent question.
They actually. It
17.
it kind of looks down, and it looks up, and it looks at you. At the mention of winter, and it kind of shakes its head. No.
Winter doesn't happen here.
And it shakes its head again. No.
Yeah, so I mean, did he say winter doesn't have, did you say it in some weird language?
No, I speak normally. They can understand.
Oh, okay. Well, then I assume I heard that winter doesn't happen here. We are for time.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think I was just double checking,
Yeah.
making sure with the local wildlife.
Yeah, no, that's good. Now we know.
You also realize you haven't been hungry since you rested.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Does that
Oh, shit,
include
do we
me as
recover
well?
spell
Yep,
slots?
yeah, including you,
Okay,
James.
cool.
Your spell
Do we
slots
recover
did
spell slots?
you did rest though. You do get tired.
Oh, okay. All right.
You get tired. You just don't use energy.
Okay. Then I'm gonna give the boar another pat in the head and say it can move along.
Yeah, it goes on its way.
Unless it particularly feels like sticking around.
It
But
goes on its way.
if it's an immortal boar, I doubt it has much thoughts about anything at this point.
It goes on its way. It's a boar, but it's still got shit to do.
It's got boar
You-
stuff to do. I guess you could say it's rather.
Don't you fucking dare!
Do
You
it.
finish that.
Do it. I have a punishment
Time.
waiting. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
No
God.
balls!
Do it.
So as you continue,
Boring.
disadvantage on your next 3 attacks.
Yes.
All right, good thing. I'm gonna shoot up into the air. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, you fucking hit the air with each one of them.
Nice.
Okay, so as you get about here, everyone make perception checks.
Oh, I'm good at those. Can I lie to myself to give me advantage? Because
No.
I'm good at.
You've tried it before, remember?
One day I'll actually be good at.
I haven't. I haven't tried to lie to myself
One
to give
day
me
you'll
advantage
roll
yet.
above a fucking 10.
No, I won't.
Not you,
Oh,
Kobe.
Maybe I will
He's
one
got a
day.
+5. One day you won't roll the same exact thing. Is
Yeah,
this, Marty here?
Yeah,
Perception, my boy.
got you.
Connor, perception.
Bad.
Why?
I rolled a
Why is, my,
4.
why is my perception roll so bad all the time?
Why is Kobe's? He's a +5.
Yeah, I mean, why is all of it? We're all rolling like
Well,
threes.
Yeah, this doesn't bode well for you guys.
Well, we're getting all our bad rolls
Okay.
out of the way now.
Okay, so Alex.
Yeah, when it comes to
shockingly-
combat rolls, then
Alex and fucking Lilith and Alistair. There's a lot more flowers around. It smells very nice here. It smells very flowery
Ooh, pretty.
over here. There's a few bees flying around. Me and you guys, no harm. Bumblebees, not wasps. Fuck those things.
Oh my god, can I pick some flowers?
I wouldn't.
Go for it.
I don't know if we can here. Things
Alright,
seem.
I'm gonna pick some goddamn flowers.
Yeah, how many? How many are you touching?
I'm gonna take a step back.
I want enough to make a flower crown.
Okay, so you guys stop for a little bit as
It's
the
like 12.
as the child
15.
as the child runs off and frolics through this flower field, disturbing a few bumblebees, but they're like okay,
How long does this take?
like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna take 5 minutes to quietly commune with nature.
Talk to the bees.
Yeah.
I
What
am,
do you-
I am
Not
talking to the
bees!
bees and
What
the
do you
flowers.
What do you want? What do you want? What kind of dirt do you want?
I'm just saying, like,
Hey bees,
Huh.
how's it going?
I just want to get like a non-linear feel for how they're doing. I guess I don't know, because like the concept of something lasting forever is strange to me.
Okay, so the two that you got, they kind of fly up in your face, and then they turn around in midair and fly off towards a tree. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll go check out their hive.
Okay.
How big is it?
It is almost as big as you are.
Oh shit!
Of
They've had a
just-
long time to build.
of just bumblebees.
Bumble bumble.
There, as you approach this massive bumblebee, like maybe a foot and a half long, Kinda-
Oh, fuck no.
kind of rises up,
At least it's a bumblebee.
yeah, and looks at you, and it's like,
Buzz.
yeah, it's like, bzz, and it kind of goes back into the hive.
Bumblebees are kind of adorable. Let's be honest,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, this is a big fluff ball.
Yeah, they're big fluff balls. Like there's
Oh shit! You know, a giant bee would be a cool but very short-lived familiar.
They're little,
It had-
little fur balls with wings.
It physically had a crown on its head.
when it buzzed, did it actually vibrate?
Yeah.
Did it just
Yep.
so it just buzz. And
Yeah.
It's like, oh
It
god,
was like, bzz. It was like the glommer noise.
that's beautiful.
I
I
like.
want one.
I frown and I go back to the path. I'm like, I don't like the feel
Yeah.
of this place.
Yeah. As you get back to the path, Tooth has her little flower crown. Multiple, like reds and blues and yellows, some purples in there, some oranges.
I'm wearing my goddamn flower
There's-
crown. I'm proud of
There's a
myself.
lot of different colors here. And then as you guys walk a few more miles, like 3 more miles, you get past this. You get in between these 2 trees.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mention we're getting halfway. He said things are really pretty until you get halfway, and then things get really bad. I assume we're gonna see a lot more dead bodies.
There's a drastic line halfway through here.
Oh no.
You guys can see it. The flowers just stop all of a sudden. There's
I'm worrying about my flower crown. I don't want it to wilt. and wither
there's
away.
still blood fresh on the ground, fresh on the path. There's a lot more bodies. You see demon bodies. You just see straight up demons.
I see demons.
You see angels actually there with their holy weapons piercing humans and other demons. Demons with their unholy weapons not attacking. No. Demons piercing humans and humans fighting back. It's just a war scene. Everything that died here. It's an eternal.
Are they standing?
Some of them, yes. Some no. Some on the ground. It's like a war scene was just stopped.
Like a picture.
Yes, all the people who died, it was like a picture was taken, and all the dead people remained.
I'm gonna start going around and releasing them, tapping them and letting them dissolve. I'm gonna ruin the the tragically beautiful portrait.
What do you walk up to first? To your right, there's a few demons, ganging up on an angel.
I think I'll let James touch the demons. I'm gonna go start touching
On the
humans.
left, there's a human. There's a human with a sword.
You know, why do I have to
with-
touch the bodies?
With a sword, like through the neck of an angel, and then there's a kind of holy spear in the side of that human, and his torso is kind of moving with the momentum of the spear when it froze.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna release that human first.
Hey, if this is like some trial and like this is like some trial thing, why has no one ever done this before? As I poke a body with
Are you both touching a body?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so both of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, I would assume it wouldn't matter if I touched it with if I.
You're good. No, it doesn't.
Uh,
Okay, so you both feel, so from the demon, you kind of feel your blood start to boil a little bit,
I'm not touching these anymore.
and then you kind of shake it off with no effects. You just got really hot for a second. The human, you kind of felt like time was passing here, but you also shrugged that off very efficiently, but you did know if you were not you would have probably withered away.
I frown and I say, "Well, that's not preferable, but guess we gotta keep clear of them. Keep
No
walking."
one touch bodies. It hurts.
Yep. Well, it would hurt. Actually, I'm going to.
Who also had the note from Balnor?
Hi.
Okay, it vibrates in your pocket.
He's given a text.
All right, hold on. What's up? What's up? I check my messages.
The
What you do?
the front of the paper is still the same. Hey,
What's up?
I'm gonna be back soon, but I'm gonna go back to my place and get rid of the armor. It's still that, but the back, it's like it's like P.S.
P.S. Don't touch the bodies.
I have a weapon somewhere in there. Dot
Can I have it?
dot. Bring it back to me, please. I can't actually go there.
Bring out my ink and I'm gonna write on it, see if we can like where the other dip. I don't know if I can write back with it, but I'm trying. So
What you writing?
no, I just wrote okay.
There was a little doo. That
Did I have to? Did like a little send button pop up and I had to? Click
No.
send?
As you finished it, and it kind of waited for a second, and then the ink kind of sunk into the paper, and then, like audibly, there was a little doo.
Good.
And then there was like, and it vibrates in the bottom right corner where there's now no more room to write on this thing. Like, well, just Valnor, cool.
Okay.
And then,
Okay,
and
cool.
then not having any more room to write, it kind of the top corner away from where you're catching, from where you're holding it, kind of lights on fire and starts burning away.
All right. That kind of make sure the paper doesn't burn anything, but
Yeah. Yep. It doesn't.
I am going to try something,
Mhm.
and it's probably stupid.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna tell everyone to kind of stand back, and I'm gonna make sure someone is watching Tooth.
What?
I don't trust Tooth not to touch the nearest shiny thing as we're walking through this battlefield.
hey, Tooth, don't touch stuff, please. You'll die.
What? No. What the? What if I don't
And-
die? What if I don't die though?
But Tooth,
Exactly.
But Tooth, you will though. It's bad times.
I am going to manifest produce flame.
Yeah.
A small fireball appears in my hand.
How about we just don't touch the bodies and anger Pal Lawyer and
Well,
have
I'm
to
not-
walk the
I'm
next
not gonna
20
touch
miles.
it.
How about not burn the body because then we have to spend the next like 40 miles fucking walking through actual hell and back.
I like clench my fists and I look up at James and I look at the body. And
We still have like 30 miles to walk and then 30 miles back. Don't fuck
I-
us yet.
curl my fingers in and extinguish the flame.
Leyland, make a perception check real quick for when you touched the body, since you did throw in that 20.
Okay.
Just
Bitch.
as a precaution.
Finally.
Now, you thought that their souls were still there. When you
I had a
when-
theory on that.
when you
yes.
touched it, they just turned to dust. You didn't. Normally, stuff like this is a prison and not actually just like, well, it's a picture. This is quite literally just a picture of the war.
Okay. As I curl my fingers in and extinguish the flame, I kind of think over that,
They are long dead.
and then I shrug, and I say, "Well, all right. Watch out for." I was gonna say landmines, but mines don't exist.
Nope.
Magic mines.
Watch out for biological tripwires.
From
And-
from what you gathered from fucking Jeffrey, this is a trial, meaning he's walked here and back.
Okay.
Meaning other people have walked here and back.
I'm gonna pick up Tooth.
Oh.
Oh,
Thank you.
Ow.
And just
Alpha is sleeping
Yeah.
on your right shoulder, by the way.
I'll put her on my left shoulder, and I'll keep walking north.
Oh,
Okay.
well, hey, at least I don't have to walk now.
Yeah, and you don't get to touch shit. So
Oh.
Hey, Lilith, make sure he doesn't kill himself. I pointed.
Okay. Okay. I don't want him to die either, so it's okay.
You can get
Yeah,
to
I don't
about-
want him to get us all killed. So
You can get to about there with the rest of the day.
cool. I'm just not getting any more. Or am I getting more hungry, boy?
No. You're none of you have been hungry this entire time.
Cool.
The other thing, no.
Cool.
Yep.
I also recommend that like 2 people keep watch at a time. Just in case, cause yay. And I believe that's probably how we should keep watch from now on, is at least 2. If that's alright with you guys.
I'll keep my eyes sharp.
So whoever would like to
I give James a thumbs up.
So that's who would like to take first watch and second watch from now on, and our watch cycle, so we don't have to wonder who's keeping watch from now on.
I'll keep my eyes out first.
Okay.
I'll join him on that one.
Okay. So first watch goes to you 2 from now on. Cool.
Oh boy.
Yay.
So
That's fine.
Alpha wakes up. Whoo.
Woo.
I give Alpha a pat in the head and say, "Don't be mean." And
No, that was a I'm on watch too kind of thing.
okay.
I am here.
Yeah.
I'm here until some shit goes down. Then I'll run off. 'Cause I'm definitely not a familiar.
I am not legally bound. Fuck off.
I just happen to like this group at the moment.
Or really hate them.
One or the other.
Hate them enough to watch them die.
Alistair and Leyland, we have our eyes focused as we're moving forward.
Focus.
Focus.
Got it.
So you guys start setting up camp. It's getting dark.
We gotta set up camp here. Is there like a place that's not too close to the bodies?
The road is the farthest away. Like the deeper you
Ugh.
go to the west and the east and west,
Okay.
it's just bodies, pretty much.
All right. Then I guess we just set up camp.
There's
on the road.
no smell though
Okay.
of the bodies.
Yeah, these bodies aren't like
They're just
real.
there. They're just there.
just-
No, they're real. No,
Well, yeah,
no, you
but
touched
I mean,
it.
like,
That was real.
no, I know, but I mean, like, they're not
Aged.
real. It's like they're real, but
Yeah, they're not.
eh,
They're not rotting.
they're fake real.
Yeah, you two make perception for your first watch. If no one has
okay.
anything to do before sleep.
I mean, armor.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
curled up in a tiny ball.
Okay.
8 hours of magic armor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alpha's too preoccupied flying over top Alistair's head.
Alpha's like
pretty-
trying to aim a shit on Alistair's head.
No, because the threat of a firebolt is real. It's just going. Alpha's pretending to look around, but it's just circling around Alistair. But what you two see to the east, the demons you've seen.
I see demons.
There's a bigger one. Like he's maybe like double the size of the demon next to him. And he's wearing very fancy, like, gold and black armor. And he has a great axe in the chest of a angel,
Nice.
and there are like 6 angel spears in his back. To the west, there is a
I'll be right back.
Marty.
And to your left,
Marty, to the west, there's a
thick as fuck angel.
this angel has a hood on, so you can't really see her face. But
Thick.
her wings are a lot bigger than the other ones and a lot more majestic. And she's kind of hovering off the ground a little bit.
Jeez.
She
Also to the left, to the left.
she is just riddled with arrows. Her blood is staining her white robes, and around her are just a bunch of human archers. Who some of them are bleeding out of their eyes, mouths, nose.
Nice.
They don't look happy. But
Good.
it looked like a simultaneous exchange. Yeah, so that's a nice sight to fall asleep next to.
Yeah, it is. No.
I hope I'm not getting nightmares.
Oh, you're trying not to look.
Uh,
You've got a tent somewhere, hopefully.
Yeah. I'm gonna pretend I'm
just like my bedtime stories.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so who's being woken up for second watch? Who is second watch? Who's the second watch?
Is that you snoring?
Yeah.
I guess I'll.
Marty, who are you
Okay.
waking up? Kobe, who are you waking up?
I assume Alistair's gonna wake up Lilith, so I am going to wake up. I don't know if James has dark vision, so I'm gonna wake up Tooth.
Okay, so
You just see this
Well,
tiny kid.
Your turn.
through another night.
Did anything happen while I was gone?
so you got the big demon with angel spears in his back.
With-
Um,
And gold armor.
gold black armor, great axe in an angel. Then on the other side, there's a female angel with a hood over her head. She's got big wings, like a lot bigger than the other ones.
She's thick.
She's just riddled with arrows, and her blood is staining her white robes. And then there's like 7 or 8 human archers around her
Crying blood.
that are all, their bows are kind of down a little bit, and the arrows are like kind of hanging from their fingers. And there's blood coming out of their eyes, their ears, their nose, their mouth.
She hit him with that ultra re.
Oh, never mind. Like-
Oof.
Yeah.
I was gonna give advantage, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, Lilith, make your
I give Lilith advantage.
oh, it didn't matter.
Damn it, never mind.
Alpha doesn't point anything out that he points. He shows you to the things, the 2, which you can assume are generals. Well, not really a general angel, but a higher up angel and a higher up demon. Kind of points them out. The 2 scenes.
Do I see? Do I get a glimpse at anything else or nah?
Not with a 9.
Okay.
those are
9.
those are 2 pretty big scenes. They're not that far
Okay.
away.
I'm just kind of looking at those scenes like, oh my goodness, that is
Yeah.
freaky.
There's some
I've
Freaky
seen
Friday
this
shit right there.
I'm 14. I've seen some shit, but not shit like that.
Yeah,
There's some Freaky Friday stuff right there. Wow.
yeah.
Stop.
Wow.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Other than that, night really passes without issue. It is getting a lot worse. here.
Good morning, guys. Did you guys sleep well? I slept well.
Yeah, I slept
just kind of,
fine.
I kind of just look at James.
James getting on a watch forever.
James,
Getting out of
James-
watch. Forever.
James, you're a
Muncher?
vampire. Can you see in the dark?
Depends on the context of why you're asking.
Can I roll insight to just see? Or like, I guess he hasn't given an answer yet.
Yeah, no, he
But
he wants
with-
context.
I dodged your question.
Very skillfully,
Uh,
mind you. Not really.
Last night, I decided to wake up Tooth instead of you because I figured dark vision was important. Speaking of which, why do I? Never mind. I wanted to know. I wanted to know if you got dark vision.
Chris, man, you're an adult. That's why
Um, you have good eyes.
Yeah, that I do. But
No,
what
he
about you?
doesn't. Not in the dark.
He has better eyes than I do.
No, he doesn't. Not in the dark.
Actually, I have a. Next time we take watch, I have a new tactic. So that, I'll show you.
Yes, I can see in the dark.
All right, you'll be on watch tomorrow night. at some point.
No.
Fuck.
Ah,
Okay. So leaving this gruesome scene behind, none of you are hungry yet.
I would hope not.
this is throwing off my little time here. God.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Ah,
Hope.
4 days still.
Yeah, good.
Gosh.
So, are you still messing with your rings, Demetrius?
I mean, there's a time for that, but I can try. I'm gonna fuck with the yellow one real quick.
The what one?
The yellow one.
Okay.
Yay!
It,
Fucking nothing.
It's you touch the gem like directly, and it's like a shock pen.
I'm gonna stop fucking clicking this shit. Over. Make
Yeah.
me feel better.
It's like the shock pens, but a little less. It's not even like a full shock pen. It's like half a shock pen.
Beep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop clicking these things. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing.
So what is that? Oh boy!
We gonna make it.
Oh boy! So you guys get to about here,
Oh boy.
and then you look up, and it's along the way. There, of course, was the demons, angels, humans.
The demons are consuming me.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get all your characters in here
I'll be right back,
first. Oh fuck. No.
Everybody loves cookies, hooray.
No.
I wanna.
Yeah. Go.
Is irrelevant. Keep going.
What do you mean it's a? What do you mean it's an
I
irrelevant?
was just gonna specify that I
Get on the map.
I have my new daggers like at the ready. I'm not like wielding them, but I'm ready to say that I'm in a fight.
They're
I always got my
they're
orb.
kind of in your belt, right? Like,
Yeah, I've shoved them through some hide.
oh, okay, yeah. So they're like you made a makeshift sheath, pretty much.
Yeah,
I've
it can't
always
be.
got my orb in
It
my
can't be
pencil.
loose because the hole's only as big as the blade is.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it tears, but yeah.
It's thick, leathery hide.
Yeah.
Boy, you thick.
I'll kill you.
That's the wrong tab. Let's not move you there.
That's
Oh,
needlessly
okay.
aggressive, Kobe.
Moving us to the final boss battle.
So
We're on the road again.
So you guys are on this. This is the path you guys have been traveling
Ooh,
across.
blood.
So you see these two. The demon on the right. He's
Getting
He's
kinky there.
he's got this sword, this white and black blade. White hilt. black sheath on the ground next to it. He's got both hands kind of clasped over the bottom of the sword, and he's got that in the ground, and he's staring at this angel at the other side, and this angel has a long sword in the same pose, but this long sword, it's glowing. Like, it's a bright, not enough to hurt your eyes, James, but it's a bright white. And then
Gross.
past them is some stairs.
And the qualities of these weapons, do they look marginally different than the dark rusted weapons from before?
The one the demon has looks of master craftsmanship.
I mean, like more so that like you
Like-
mentioned that the spear from earlier was like of a very dark rusted.
Oh no, it wasn't rusted when you. It
Oh, it
only
turned
it
into
only
rust.
rusted when you picked it up, when you touched it.
All right, my bad, my mistake.
But
Alright, am I still in session? Okay.
yeah, compared to that weapon, though, compared to that spear and all the weapons you've seen from the demons, that looks like a human made it, but also a demon made it at the same time.
So you're saying a warlock made it?
Maybe. And then the one the angel has is this very holy. If you don't know it's a holy weapon, you're blind. Haha,
I would
Balnor.
imagine. Neither of these look particularly Valnor-y, do they?
So the sword the demon has is a samurai sword.
I mean, does
and
it
is-
look like
and-
Valnor's?
And is white and black.
Actually, hold on. So when I detected magic, no, but that was back when things were nice.
I do want to detect magic again.
Question, Josh.
Yeah?
Valnor had his sword when we left, did he not?
He did not.
He didn't? I thought he did.
What
I mean,
sword
when,
are we talking about? The
I mean when like I was with him original,
No,
like in
Nope.
the cell.
that wasn't
No?
his sword.
No?
That was
thought they-
that was the cane sword.
Because I thought they spread his shit
They
after.
did. They did. They had his weapon, but they spread it.
Hmm.
That
I
was-
thought
that
they
was-
spread it like after they made
Yeah, that was his cane sword. They did spread it after, though.
I'm gonna take some steps forward
Okay.
to
We'll just leaving everyone behind. Wait.
just right here. I'm gonna stop right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop right here. And I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. And Detect Magic has a radius of, I believe, 30 feet, so I should be able to tell if there's magic and what school of magic is on either. Both of those.
Everything from the angel is magical.
Okay, what schools? Or what
Armor.
types?
The armor is.
Abjuration?
Abjuration's protection, right?
Yes.
Divinity. The armor is divinity. Okay. The weapon is destruction.
Okay.
The demon. The weapon. It doesn't have a specific. It doesn't have a specific school to it. But it's very magical. And his armor, the other guy's armor, his armor is destruction.
Okay. Point of order, these giant blood splatters, are there normal, quote unquote, normal bodies around these?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
They kind of look like they're bleeding, both of them.
Actively bleeding or frozen in time? Like blood is there.
The frozen in time bleeding.
Okay.
Alright.
I look at like the rest of the group and say, I don't know. Obviously, we're not going to touch him, but I don't feel exactly comfy walking through them. But I guess we could get up on the stairs if we jumped a little bit. If we went around them.
The stairs aren't actually that big.
Oh, okay.
It's like I don't have a normal set of stairs model, so it's just representing stairs.
I'm not sure going around it would do much, but should we try or just head on through?
Ooh, he's a robot.
This James is and always will secretly be a Warforged.
Yeah. I imagine you two have moved up as well. You should probably
just put the kids in front, right?
I mean, I move back. Once I'm done detecting magic, I move back.
No, I know. I was just turning around, look at Alistar, like, yeah, have the kid.
Yeah.
James, you're not a kid. Well, fuck you, I can dream.
Yeah, James, you're not a child, god damn it.
So what you doing?
I have the body of a child.
Yeah, but you don't have the
Physical fortitude.
mindset of a child. You're 1,000. You're over 1,000. You're older than me, damn it.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean getting stabbed sucks any less.
Yeah, but you're squishier and you have youth on your side.
My foot's
I am
cramping.
Yeah, exactly. My foot's cramping.
I'm gonna turn around, take my quarterstaff, and poke Alistair.
Okay, yeah, you do it.
Alistair, Marty, how much HP do you have?
I'm not telling you this.
Marty.
On a scale of 1 to blank.
On a scale of 1 to 36, how much health do you have? Actually,
25.
You have 25?
25.
Do you
What
have
am I
25?
lying?
You know, it's funny. It's 24.
Do I, Kobe, have to roll insight on your Marty's deception? Or do you have 25?
I have 23.
Okay.
I have 27.
You have 27?
Yeah, she's
She's a health tank.
she had
Alright, I'm
she
going
had
to-
all her points into strength and was like, fuck it, and dumped it all into Constitution.
Alright, I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna say, hey, Lilith, Alistair, you two mind heading up ahead?
You are the tanky ones.
I'll bring up the right behind you. Keep up the rear.
Let's do this tactfully, guys. Children in front.
Hey. I only have 21 health, okay?
Shit, you have more health than me.
Well, I mean, I have 8 temp health.
Oh, right.
Tooth, what is your deal with Waru people?
I can do that too. It's okay.
Tooth. Yeah, you best stay behind.
I'm magic. That's what
You you can't even chalk that up to like not being able to straight walk onto them.
magical.
Marty, as you get to there,
Magical.
Yeah.
as you get to there, you start to hear a little screaming coming from your backpack.
What do I hear?
A little screaming coming. Ah!
Oh.
Ice cream.
Little buddy, cover your eyes.
Ah! He's in the backpack. Ah!
That's how strong the magic is, man. Jesus.
Ice cream. and
He,
sprinkles.
In Infernal, he's like, sorry, I don't see it, but it's there, it's there, and I feel it.
Here, little buddy.
I respond back in Infernal. It's okay, baby boy.
Ice
Okay.
cream.
I'm
Such a-
mumbling.
Killed me.
Here, little buddy. I got it. And I just move back just a little bit, just about here, and I place my pack right here, buddy.
Well, no, we gotta go through.
We gotta keep going. You can't just leave him.
Yeah,
We can't just leave all of your.
He's
Yeah,
just.
I know.
Hold on. I take like a little scrap of the hide I have, and I gesture for Alistair to come forth with his buddy. And I'm gonna tie a quick, in addition to being in the bag, just a quick loose blindfold on the guy and say, only take this off if we're asking you to.
In Infernal, he says it's not
I
because
cannot speak that, my guy.
He just feels the
it's
magic.
not because I can see this. It's because I can feel it. He says that in Infernal, and then it's up to
Translate.
Alistair to
He
translate.
feels it. I assume he feels
Yes,
it in his
he's
bones.
Well,
more than
translate.
just seeing it right now. I think we're about to.
Fine. push the blindfold down so it's a cool little ascot.
You got a burrito? Hey, Leolin, can I have a burrito?
You hungry?
Can I have a Gamini?
Or do you just want one?
I just want a Gamini.
Yeah, no one's hungry.
Yeah, we got 7, so I offer one Gimini. Is it still warm or
No.
Yeah.
No, they're not warm. They've been
it's lukewarm?
yeah, they've been in your chest, basking in the sun.
Dude, that's fine, dude. I'll take
It's
it.
kind of like its own little microwave in there.
It's not like they started rotting once we got in here.
No. Nope.
No, dude, I'll take it. All right, so I'm just gonna.
Are you eating it
As
or are
you
you
were waiting.
flinging it at something?
Nah, I'm eating it, dude. I'm munching. I'm not hungry, but like,
Use.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not hungry, but. Okay, yeah, no, you're good.
I'm not hungry.
You
but,
weren't
you know,
hungry, which you weren't full coming through here. It doesn't bother any of you, but you're not hungry.
Yeah, I just like I want to eat a Gamini because they taste good,
Yeah. Yeah.
or like however much I can eat.
Yeah, Gibbs, you crouch down behind everyone.
All right, let's move forward a little bit.
Step one step at a time.
5 feet squares at a time. People.
So as you get to there.
Oh,
Oh, since we get here.
So as you get to there, since Alistar stepped.
Nope.
Are you actually just running by? I was
No.
gonna say. Okay, so as you get to there, the angel on the left, kind of
Start moving.
its arm, its left hand kind of slowly grabs its right arm, and it shakily, like it's pulling a sword that has been encased in the earth for centuries. It just slowly pulls out this sword from the ground, and every inch that comes out of the ground, from every inch of the sword that gets pulled from the earth, the flesh on the angel starts to decay a little bit.
hey, that's not conducive to a continued life.
The sword starts to lose its glow. The wings start to get less and less bright and turn to a more dull gray. Its skin is now a sickly green, and it's kind of falling off at the bone a little bit as it turns to you guys.
Nope.
No, my friend. This is initiative
Oh,
time.
So hold on, just the
Can
angels.
that be your
It
reaction
just-
to it moving?
Yeah, go for it. Roll your damage. Okay.
That's what I say to it moving. Just no.
Jesus, Gibbs.
Our rogue rolls a nat 20. I'm concerned for her ability
Hell.
to not die here.
Hey, I'm happy I didn't roll a single digit this time.
I did.
I think Josh has grown wise tactics, and we probably aren't allowed to touch it.
What?
We probably aren't allowed to touch this thing, are we, Josh?
I don't know.
Yeah, you fucking know.
That was a
You-
Gibbs
you get-
laugh. I did my best to mimic it. I think I failed. I'm sorry, Gibbs.
No, I'm gonna beat Josh. I'm going to
Uh,
go to your house and I'm gonna beat you up.
why?
Can everyone see their own token's name on the initiative order? Or for some
Just
reason
you.
Why am I the only
Yeah, it's
one?
Just you.
Well,
yeah, it
only
gives
you can see.
Mine
Gibbs,
is my actual
Gibbs,
name.
yours isn't your. Yeah, because yours is bound to your actual goddamn name for
Oh.
some reason. Gibbs, yours is just a random name that the character sheet gave you, so I don't know how to fix it, so we're gonna leave it
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gibbs, you're up
Alright.
first. This sickly green angel just pulled his long sword out of the ground, is staring at your group.
Come on, Gibbs. One round this fucker.
One round.
One
is
round,
fucking-
you say.
Alright. This person doesn't see that I'm here, yeah?
No.
Mm.
Strength except- okay,
Actually, no.
next.
No, you just barely got out of its passive perception.
You can do a sneak attack. That's like an extra 1d6, yeah?
Sneaky beaky.
Yes.
This level, yes.
You
If
gotta
you
hit
hit it.
first. Yeah. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Again, now roll your d6.
I feel like I should use spells against this thing, but I'm afraid to.
Look at me go.
Okay.
I mean, we
And I
can
don't know
rest
if-
for an hour after this.
I just don't know if there's gonna be worse things right after this.
That's your turn. Doing anything else, Gibbs? Now it sees you. Now it knows you're there.
Ah, heck.
You can use a bonus action to try and hide, right?
Level 3.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Oh,
level 3?
wait. I think it's level
Level
2. Isn't
Is,
it?
is it level 2? Is it level 2?
Level 2? I think it's level 2.
Hold on. Cunning action is level 2.
Oh, yeah, go for it. You can hide if you want. You can attempt to
Yeah,
hide.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
roll my
attempt.
stealth.
Attempt is the keyword.
I'll roll my stealth, and I'm gonna hide.
Yeah. You
Probably want to move.
yeah, no, if you don't move, it's gonna know you're there. This isn't Skyrim. You're not gonna crouch down and
Okay, so I'm gonna like
disappear.
move to the side.
Just move behind
Must have just
James.
been my imagination.
yeah.
It was the arrow through the skull. It must have been my imagination.
It kind of looks, and as you move, it looks where the arrow is fired from, and it's just looking around. And it looks at Leolin. It's like,
You want to go, motherfucker?
Alistair.
Let's go.
I'm gonna run up and slice this bitch.
Okay.
Slice and dicey. Things are getting a little dicey here, boys. Let's go.
There,
Please
Alistair.
stop. Your
Man.
joke gives me strength.
Man, I guess that angel's just winging it. Yes!
Okay, you rolled twice. You do indeed crit.
Did I crit?
Yep.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
Yeah!
Pun gives me strength.
Okay.
I said your joke gave me strength.
James.
Alright, I'm gonna hex it. Hex.
But I can't grab it.
Okay.
Strength down. Whoop whoop.
Oh, plus 13.
So that's a spell slot down for me. And then I'm going to attempt to curse it, and I'm gonna attempt to use my curse blast.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
Nope.
Why not?
So it's hex on strength, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alex, Lilith.
Yes.
Just move a little closer.
5.
There you go.
You kind of swing over Alistair's head. You catch the angel a little bit. Roll your damage.
I just ducked. Nope.
Sadly, the necrotic doesn't seem to take effect here.
Fuck. So she can still heal. Oh, it can still heal.
Okay. Marty.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Marty.
That's why we put Marty in front.
It brings its sword up, swings at you once,
And
and
fucking misses.
come on! It's not one.
Gets
I just
fucked.
want to do one thing.
My puns
You're not
bring
allowed.
us strength.
So what it does?
He
Fucking
didn't wing it very well.
Christ.
Can we get a text of opportunity on it? Because it failed.
No. So what it does
No.
is it swings its sword down
Throws it on accident.
and it hits the road, and the road kind of cracks a little bit, and the crack kind of it there's a where's my shapes? It kind of cracks over to him,
Oh no.
and he starts pulling his sword out
Oh,
of
fuck.
the
Come
ground a
on.
little bit, but he's not decaying.
Oh, he's demon. He's
He's
dead already.
he's not
I see
decaying.
demon.
He's not
Not
decaying at
actually.
all.
Okay.
What happened?
We are your brothers. Fight with us, brother. Do we just turn around and do we just hear, "Oh yeah"?
None of you are actually looking at him, so you don't see
That was incredibly rude of you, Josh.
him. Yeah, and with its
Oh,
bonus action, the fucking angel, its sword is in the ground now. By the way, with its bonus
Yay.
action, it's gonna. Marty will get an attack of opportunity.
Yay.
That
So-
would
Will I
also
as
mean
well?
she would as well.
Yeah.
Because I have 10 feet.
Yup.
Woo, 10 feet range.
Make it
So
attack.
attack. so
Did
make
it
your
swing?
attacks, nerds.
Okay, you miss.
King hell.
You have a plus
how do you think
3.
I
Don't be
feel?
too sad.
What do you think I feel? I'm a +6. I can't hit shit.
Marty, my boy.
You didn't swing, goddammit. Swing!
It's gonna get like 60. Christ.
Man, why can't all my stuff just auto
You
hit?
Damn it.
miss. Okay,
Jeez.
she's healing herself.
Well, use a bitch.
You a lot of fucking damage to her. She
Well, she's a bitch.
the green kind of the green doesn't go away, but the wounds and the flesh falling off bones kind of stops and goes back a little bit, kind of repairs itself. Leolin, do it.
All right. I raise my hand up, and I bring forth from the ether the bear spirit.
Mhm.
I will have it sit right to Alex's right, or Lilith's right on the screen.
Wah, bear man.
Wah.
Bear
Everyone
Grylls?
gets 7 temp hit points.
Nice.
Aw, I don't get any of that.
All right, because it doesn't stack.
Yeah. That'd be OP as shit, because I can infinitely cast.
It
There.
would. This next thing, I want to do entangle, and if I do it right, actually
That's
no,
such a little squishy bear.
actually no, it won't, because it's a. Let me look at the phrasing.
Phrasing. He's such a little squishy bear.
It
Look
is. It's very small. I can stretch him.
I mean, that's a lot better, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Josh, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground
Click,
in a
click,
20-foot
click.
square,
Click.
starting from a point within range.
Just you can
That-
click the spell.
Sorry, I was just reading that bit. I wasn't going to read the whole thing, but
It's just easier.
well, I was wondering, does that function the same as a radius, like 20 feet in every direction from the point?
That is a 20-foot square. That is.
So it's 20 feet across total, not 20 feet in every direction.
It's.
Yeah, see,
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a fucking 20 foot each side square.
all right, not a 20 foot in every direction from a point. Got it.
That would be a radius.
Yeah. I was just making sure. I was
Yeah.
thinking I could catch these two and entangle, but I can only catch one if I do
No.
it. So instead, sorry, Dio is trying to synergize because it's a strength save.
I mean, but maybe this isn't true. I mean, we also don't really. So
We're demons. He may help us.
True.
Exactly.
yeah, we also aren't looking at it. So like as
Yeah.
players, we know, but our
Yeah,
characters.
you do not know that he is moving. You don't hear it. All you heard was the ground kind of cracking. And
Okay, then by that I will just cast as my main action, Fairy Fire, localized just on the angel. So it has to make a dex saving throw.
Quick fairy fire.
I'm just gonna like
Okay.
position the cube so it doesn't catch Marty.
So the
Alistair.
cube is kind of like. Let me get a little.
The edge of the cube
Let me
is like.
let me get a fey color in here real quick.
I always knew you were a little fey.
Yeah.
Uh,
There you go.
I think that's fairy fire. Yeah. Dex save.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if Fairy Fire does Fairy Fire like
Sorry, what?
What's the DC?
13. Fuck.
damn
Okay.
tragic.
All the grass is glowing a little bit.
Yeah.
If
I
you
have
want to
advantage
attack
on
the
the
grass,
grass.
you have advantage on the grass.
Okay.
So that is my everything, I guess. I could move, but there's no point. Bear is just gonna roar.
Gibbs, did you mark down those other arrows as well?
I will do that right now.
Come on, Gibbs. You got fancy boy arrows.
Very specific stuff like that you're given. Probably write them
Yeah.
down. Probably write those down.
Write down pretty much
Fancy.
fucking everything that you're given.
Fancy arrows.
Yeah.
And then I've got these I've got like 25 bunch back in the other area. No. Fuck. I'm gonna keep in track.
What?
I'll just say I have 20. And then I'll conveniently look to my right, and I will.
Glance over at him.
Yeah. I'll be like, holy
Oh.
shit. And am I hidden from that boy too?
I would suggest focusing on one if you're going to.
Looking at him, he doesn't seem to. He's not looking in your direction. He's looking straight ahead.
Alright. I'm just gonna shoot this angel lady.
Okay.
When it
And-
comes to big targets, no need to split damage.
Yep, and I'm gonna keep.
You definitely
arrow.
hit.
Alright, I'm gonna make note of that.
Seven damage. And sneak attack. Okay.
That's unfortunate because that
C1.
could have been with your sneak attack damage because that roll was a 1. The 4 was a 1.
Yeah.
Was a 1d6 roll.
Sadly, that was the crit damage.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
8 damage.
The angel is now aware of you again. So is the other thing.
Yeah.
But the demon kind of glances over at you and continues looking straight ahead.
I'm gonna move back one, and then I'm gonna try to hide.
It's kind of getting a generalized area of where you are.
Aw, man!
Yeah, you probably.
Roll your stealth though.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna actually, move somewhere decent, though. Next time.
Hide in the blood.
What's up with you and 21s and barely getting out of their shit? Okay, yeah, you're hidden from them.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Hey, what can I say? I'm good at hiding.
James. You definitely hit.
Get him!
Okay. Roll your hex. -8. Okay.
Man, that's some Garbo damage.
Alistair.
We're level 2. Remember that.
Yeah.
That's a D10 plus
Get her,
4.
babe.
I rolled 2 2s. That's some Garbo damage.
Mr. Drunk, what you doing? Hell yeah, you do. Okay, it's a nice meaty 6 damage. I've been forgetting something, and I'm going to apply it here. Okay.
What?
Damage reduction,
Is that it?
a non-magical spell. It's a non-magical effect.
Yeah.
Take mine magic.
Yeah,
You
good thing,
fucking idiot.
there's only 2 people in the party who don't have magic items yet. Magic weapons, at least.
Mine counts as magic for overcoming
Dude.
resistance.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That it? Not moving? Anything else? Anything you doing?
Nah.
Oh, you also got a tally mark on your shield. You kind of deflected the longsword into the ground.
Awesome. So I'm at, how many am I at?
at?
1.
Oh.
He hasn't been using them, has he?
I blew them all on the Lich guy. I used them there.
Baby Lich.
Because he had a lot.
The baby
I don't want to have a lot
Right.
here.
Aw, you piece of shit.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's a
He-
dick move.
You also used it as soon as you got a few. So I was like, that's what Marty would do. Gotta build a few up, hit them.
No,
So I was
yeah,
like-
to be fair.
Hypercharge! Charge until I get 37.
So,
Here, Josh, point of reference from now on. If I'm not here, it has to be at least 5.
oh, it was 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 5.
Now
so-
that I know what it does.
So you guys hear
Charge
this?
30
So
of them.
the people that didn't look, this guy now steps forward. As soon as he touches the, like, it's not concrete, but it's like stone. It's like a stone path. He steps on a stone, and there's a clop, but the ground also kind of shakes.
Oh,
I imagine like a
Who's that
very like
hooked?
mundane clock.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He's got goat. He's got those goat feet.
cloven hooves.
He
Goat feet.
he's ignoring your bear.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thanks.
And Marty, he looks
Marty.
he looks down at you. You hear
Oh,
him.
my son.
You hear him just.
Is that your dad?
as he
Just kind of steps beside
as
you.
he steps
Hi, Dad.
awkwardly
Daddy?
near you, looks at the angel.
Well, at least he stepped to the side
Swings.
instead of through you.
I have no fight with this demon.
So he brings down this katana and strikes
Get outta here.
this angel. Yeah, well, your fucking demon lord that's with you is that's his weapon of choice.
Hey, fair enough. This
Oh,
my
is he
law.
a Valnor demon?
So you see
Look at his
the,
face.
you see the
I forget Valnor is a demon sometimes.
you see the after the initial hit and spray of blood, it
Nah, man, he's
My
totally
love.
healing.
it the wound kind of erupts in this black fire and,
Yep.
and it sears itself shut.
You're already dead.
Oh my Wamo.
It cut the angel and also
Alice in the
seared
corner, Nani?
it cauterized the wound shut as it was cutting pretty much.
Alistair just looked at the swing, just Nani.
With
Nani?
with the swing though, he does kick you this way.
Nani the fuck?
Make a dexterity
You know
save.
what? Not even mad.
Make a dex save. Because he's now taking your spot.
Ooh.
Can I just like, willingly give it to him?
No, he's
Ooh.
moving you.
Okay, I'll take the movement.
He's moving you. Make a dex save.
Give you the boot.
He's moving you faster than you can. You take 7 damage. Faster than you can.
The boot.
his left leg kind of moved with his body as he twisted to swing the sword, and he kicked you. It was like
Gave you like a
it was
Ganondorf
like
boot.
getting kicked by a horse, pretty much.
Damn.
How much damage did I take?
7.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Someone has to take fucking damage.
I bet.
You
Sorry,
know what,
we've got
buddy?
th-
Buddy,
we've got
I'll take
3
it. You know
people
what?
who can
I'll
heal.
let-
You know what? I'll let that
That's
slide.
Oh, yeah, Alex.
Spirit Bear.
Alex,
Yeah.
it's your turn. The Spirit Bear, what?
Ooh.
It gave
Huh?
everyone except James the
Yeah,
7
temp
extra
health.
points.
So you didn't take damage. Your temp health only went down.
Yeah? Fuck.
The bear gave exactly 7 temp health.
The bear kind of... The bear took the damage, but...
And then moves back.
But the movement still went through. What are you
So I
aiming
took
at?
no damage?
The angel.
Huh?
You
Correct.
took...
Yes, you didn't take any damage.
You
didn't
have
take any
1
damage.
temp health left, I think. Or is it 7?
No,
It
it's
was
0.
exactly
0.
7.
Okay, yeah, nope, 7.
Oh,
Angel.
so I'm safe? Good.
Yep, yeah, you hit, Alex. It was
I
James
just
that
don't
has-
take the temp health because I have
4.
temp health already.
You have 8, right?
I have 8. Max, I can roll 8 for.
Slightly
Anything?
better.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Alright, Angel.
Uh,
I bet when Jeffrey came through here, the Angel was on his side.
who knows?
You.
We won't.
Who
we won't tell him.
knows?
We won't tell him this detail of like we're fighting with. Hopefully.
The angel.
We got past the Guardians.
Marty, it
Hey, dude, I kicked an angel's ass!
even though it got hit by the big demon, it looks at you also being a demon, seeing through your human form.
Fuck it, I dropped it at this point.
Oof.
Oof.
Oofy, oof.
Oh.
What does he eat?
Oh,
Oh.
Oof.
You
Nani.
can do some good damage to the angel.
How are you? Shouldn't I?
Nani.
Oh my, one
Okay.
more.
Insert fucking what's his name? God damn.
So-
God damn.
Marty,
Sure.
you take 4 slashing damage
Ooh.
and 8 holy fire damage.
Ow.
Well,
Now-
good thing you could heal, right?
Now, normally you're resistant
I can heal him.
to fire, but this fire burns more than normal fire.
It's holy.
You're vulnerable to this fire. KO.
Yeah.
I take strength thanks to a human parent. I'm not entirely vulnerable to holy bullshit.
Yeah, it still hurts.
Okay,
Oh, no, I still take the damage. It hurts like a bitch.
Hey, there's no wound there. Sealed itself, burned itself shut.
Well, at least we have 3
Right.
healers, right?
I don't have any healing spells prepared. I have the one in my crown.
That's one in your crown.
Leolin, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm going to take my
Do it.
God.
fire.
Do it.
I'm gonna take my icy dagger, my chili,
Mountain do it.
Yep.
and I'm just gonna chuck it at the angel.
It's over, Anakin. I have
Do
the
I-
high ground.
Add anything different than my normal strength and proficiency?
You're throwing this.
Yes, that I am.
Okay, you're just whipping this dagger as hard as you can at this thing because you're not
Well,
because you're not
I got
dexing it
DLC.
Sorry?
because you're not using dex to throw this, right?
I'm using strength.
Okay,
Correct,
you're
and I have
throwing this
proficiency
thing as
in dex.
hard as you can.
Yeah, and I have proficiency in daggers. I'm asking, is this a +1 weapon? Or
It's
is it
just magical.
Okay.
It just got the enchant on it. So roll your dagger throw. What would it be?
Yeet.
Yeah, you hit.
This bitch.
Alright.
So
what do I roll
you're
for
gonna
damage?
you're gonna roll 2d4.
Plus strength.
Yes.
Ooh.
So it takes 3 slashing. It takes 7 slashing damage. And then was it the ice one you threw?
It was the ice one.
It
yes.
takes 2 ice damage.
Okay.
Woo!
And then 4, I'm strong as shit damage. Okay, and that's my main action. And then I didn't specify as dual wielding, so I can't throw another.
No.
instead,
You're gonna just scream at the top of your lungs?
I don't think it's
Breathe real hard.
how damaged does the
It's a zombie.
how much physical damage does it take him now?
Quite a bit. Its flesh is already looked pretty damaged when it pulled its sword from the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna turn invisible as a bonus action, and then I'm gonna use my movement to move right over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Fairy Fire sticks around. I think it's just like a cast, not like a.
Yeah, it's a single cast.
So it just happens.
Yeah, it affects everything in an area. Those objects continue to be affected for some time.
It just didn't affect it, so there's no point.
Yeah, it just didn't affect it.
And I'm invisible.
The grass is really shiny though.
Grass is super shiny.
Super sparkly.
What was
Yeah,
what was the exact path you took there?
I took.
I could be a dick, but you didn't actually touch where the squares are.
Yeah, I made sure to move just out of.
Because as you walked up to
melee
that,
range.
that's fresh blood. That's actually like pooled.
Okay, good.
Fresh
I
blood.
didn't touch the blood or get in melee range. Well, if I'm invisible, it wouldn't get attack of opportunity anyway, so I don't know why I did that. But actually, if I'm invisible, can I
I
write
got
down that I'm right
my
here?
next move.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm right behind the angel.
Uh-huh.
Turns around, donkey punches you in the face.
Better not. I'm gonna. Oh shit! It has like true sight or something. Shit. Okay, continue. It better not have true sight. It better just be able to see Marty's disguise.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Are you?
Okay, I'm gonna maneuver to where I have a clear shot, then I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Okay. Are you?
Let me just
Shoot the bitch, damn it!
move me. I gotta move myself. Move
Yes,
myself
you have
here.
to use your moving.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna.
Use your baby hands to make the perfect shot.
They're not baby hands.
I rolled the wrong die for its healing. Interesting.
Ultimate baby shot!
Yes.
Yep. You hit.
Ultimate baby shot. Yes.
Yep. Roll sneak attack.
6.
Wait. Shoot.
Yes.
What is that? Is that 14?
Great.
Ultimate baby shot.
14.
If only she did max damage. On it with this.
Gibbs is gonna.
Do,
Did
do,
Gibbs
do,
kill it with the ultimate baby shot?
No.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn
That
it.
was
Okay.
that was still the ultimate baby shot.
That was pretty good.
I'm gonna like move back
Uh-huh.
even more,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hide again.
Okay.
Fully move back till I'm at at my max range,
Uh-huh.
and that is I was just about to click my short bow again.
That bitch sees you.
No!
She points.
No!
She felt the power of the baby shot!
This time, please. No
No.
hitty. Damn.
Damn, unfortunate.
Man, my fucking curse,
Those-
dude.
that opening that double that one cursed.
Dude, no, dude, it's Eldritch Blast. It's
Yeah,
cursed.
no, Elder Flash is so cursed.
It's fucking
It
cursed.
is.
It does so much damage.
It's heralded as one of the best D&D spells. But like,
Yeah.
it's
yeah, it's fucking
so
cursed.
it's so cursed.
Functionally, yeah.
No,
Practically,
no.
Alright.
Functionally, best cantrip, Firebolt. Does the same thing. You don't have to make multiple attacks, but you just can't enhance it.
Yeah, but I mean, mine does 1d10 plus 5. I mean,
Yeah, Firebolt is also 1d10.
yeah, but you can't get the Eldritch things on it to get that extra.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, Alistair.
Fucking cursed. That's why I hate using spells. Yeah, it's fucking dead.
Do you crit?
Fucking dead.
You crit. Roll your damage. Roll your...
I'm not done yet. Wait, I have to roll to see damage. I have to see damage first. Okay.
If you crit off the
That's-
attack, it's dead.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh,
How do you want to do it?
is it dead?
How do you want to
How
do
do
it?
you
Yes.
I think I'll
missed
use
my
bloody hand.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna cleave it in half
Which way?
vertically.
Okay. So you bring you kind of ready yourself as you get
Through the cooch, or like
as
from
you
the
got as you got kicked away, it kind of turned at you and slashed you with its sword. You got another tally mark on your shield because you blocked the second strike, and as you block it, you kind of push the sword up with your shielded arm. Then you grab it, you throw your shield off, you take your longsword in both of your hands, and just in one fell swoop, you just bring your sword down from over your head onto the top of her head, I guess, and just clean in half. Her flesh already starting to decay and fall apart, of course, so it's easier. You cut her in half, and her
Rope
body
that
and
bitch in half.
her body then forms back together. Her sword goes back in the ground, and she turns to stone. Okay.
Oof.
Hi, bitch.
Wait.
We have to kill this boy now, don't we?
He looks at you two.
Yes?
He looks at you two,
Hello, friend.
and
Turn in his direction, but I don't need it.
he sticks the sword in the ground, and he goes, "What faction?"
Valnor, sir.
Valnor.
yeah, he's our boy.
He's alive.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Very much so.
He digs the sword deeper into the ground, and
I just look at James and
he's
sure she's talking to us.
he's very much he's speaking in Infernal, by the way.
Aw.
Oh my god, so I
can't
can understand this boy
understand
too.
Yeah, you can.
I
He
can't.
he grabs both of you in a big bear hug and just picks you up, and he's like, he's alive, and
Aw.
Alive and well, sir.
and
I hug him back.
well, you
He's
really
getting a hug.
you really can't
finally
because
got my hug.
your arms are kind of pinned to your sides.
Oh,
I'm making an
I do
attempt.
the
I
best
finally
I
got
can to
my
hug
hug.
him back with my pinned arms.
If he's a what? Marty?
He gave me a hug. I'm gonna do my best to give him a hug back.
Yeah, you do your best.
Something.
He's kind of swinging you guys around, and you both take 8 damage as he's
Okay.
thrashing you both around. Kobe. and he puts you both down, and he's like, well, you probably shouldn't touch the bodies around here.
We learned that already, sir.
We're special. I was Valnor's right hand during this battle.
Then you may know where his sword is.
Which one?
The one he's missing.
He has 2. I have one here, and he pulls it slowly out of the ground. 'Cause he jammed that bitch in.
He has to
Your
be
dagger
fleshed
kind of
his
bounces
sword
off
from
the
there.
angel's thing.
Yeah.
No.
I
The
retrieved my ice dagger from wherever it landed. It was in the
as
angel,
you
though.
as you attack the angel again,
Well, no, I'm not attacking it again. I was testing my ice dagger gift.
oh, okay. Okay.
I went to go stab it with the fire dagger, and it like it split in half, and my dagger just hit wind. I was air, and I was like, "Oh."
I thought you were actually hitting it again. Okay.
No, I just sadly pull my ice dagger.
Yeah. He's
Want to
like,
see my fire dagger give?
fucking Christ.
And you say my me. Get out of here.
The
God damn it!
At least mine wasn't a give.
Anyway, he told us to collect the sword while we were here. You being his right hand man, I
What
assume you
the
would know what you're
fuck is
talking
his
about.
name? I had this guy's name.
Big boy.
Know where it is.
I don't think you can touch the body, Leolin.
Stone, you genius. God damn it!
The angel.
Bye, Leolin.
Kobe. The angel.
Yeah.
So the stone starts to crack and give way as you see the green flesh underneath start showing.
Leolin.
Leland, no! Stop!
Wherever you're touching it is unpetrifying it.
I stopped touching it. I poke it once and I stop.
Okay.
I don't want to die, you idiot!
He
I'm
goes,
good.
well, my name is Thoral.
Rawl?
Thoral.
They're all.
Don't mispronounce this man's name. He seems very homely.
How tall is this boy?
Very big.
Very
He's like 15, 16 feet tall.
I'm just looking up at this boy in just wonder and astonishment, like, holy fuck.
He's a big demon. Maybe
Then how big is Valinor at full power?
maybe even a
Bigger.
devil. You might imagine. He goes, the sword is mine, but Valinor forged it.
Yeah, I
Meaning-
can't understand him.
Meaning it is also his. So, he picks up the sheath and the sword, and he kind of clasps it together, and then he reaches into his back pocket, or wherever the fuck. He pulls out 2 tags, and he kind of seals the hilt, the sheath to the guard of the sword, and he kind of waves his hand over both tags, and these demonic runes appear. They just burn into the tags, and he holds out the sword for one of you to take it.
I'll take it.
And then he reaches onto his back, and he goes, well, I kind of feel bad for the next people that attempt this trial. Now, my real weapon. And he reaches behind him, and there's this dark fire appears like right behind his head as he grabs the handle of a weapon and slowly pulls it off of his back. And he has this basically a large 2-handed greatsword.
Can you teach me how to do that with my scythe?
I want one.
No,
That's scary.
Oh.
it's not steel either. It's this black metal. It's
I
got
want one.
It's got like what looks like veins of lava running through it.
Molten Demon Sword. I need one. I'm getting one. I will eventually achieve one.
And he, well, Palor has only given me, get out of here, bear, has only given me so much time. As he is not willingly walking back, kind of forced to be walking back.
Oh,
like
that's
that
kind
kind
of.
of like rewind animation.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
As he gets pretty much dragged back
Oh, they're trapped here for a
to
trial.
his
That's gross.
to his
Is there any way to free you?
place. As the petrification starts at his feet, he's like, "The only way I can think of is to kill Palor himself."
Got it.
But
Yeah, we'll do that.
In time.
being a god, look around you.
We'll get to it.
You have my word, it'll be done.
In time.
You have the words of 2 demons. 2 of your fellow Valmor faction demons. We will
It
do
will
what
be
we
done.
can to get rid of him.
I thank you. While my time may be pretty much unlimited here, hers. He kind of gestures towards the angel as his arms are forcibly brought into that same position of clasping over the edge of the sword, and his sword slowly goes into the ground until it's about waist level. And his petrification is now up to his elbows in that stance. He's like, hers. Her time ended a long time ago.
I assume you're normally the people who have to smack down this trial.
Yes. She normally helps. Today I was lucky enough to help.
Good shit. Alright.
She has never beat me yet. That's why I am not a zombie.
Get fucked.
Which is really odd considering that
Everyone else who's done this trial.
everyone else who's done this trial, and Jeffrey, being how strong he is.
Yeah, I mean he is a 15-foot demon.
Yeah.
What did Jeffrey just
What did
fucking wuss out and run through?
No, but Jeffrey seemed to have a blessing of Palor.
Well,
Fucking manifesting things from air.
well, now we go forward.
Yeah.
Alistair for once has a goal in mind as he put the lock on his fucking flask.
I have to kill the gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now my honor-bound duty to kill the gods.
Alistair has a job, no more drinking on duty.
Okay.
Damn.
So you guys get to the
Wait. So does that
Relax,
mean
Fredo.
that you won't drink until you have killed Palor, the fucking sun god?
Valmor.
No, well, on the road or trying to achieve that current goal, he is not to drink.
It's gonna be a
Unless
while
it's
until we
like
kill a
a-
god, dude.
Exactly.
If you kill
Jesus.
Palor,
Valmor.
Palor.
if you kill Palor, does the sun just go out?
There's
Who
other
knows?
sun gods, probably.
Who knows?
If we kill Palor, is one of us gonna have to like take
His
the reins
place.
of the sun chariot or whatever?
Ironically, it's
knows?
gotta be me.
It's gotta be you.
Don't worry, I'm not giving up drinking. Just
You won't get shit faced.
A vampire now rules the sun.
It never rises.
It will never rise.
24 hours a night.
only
Aw, yeah.
until I get shit faced.
So you all start climbing these stone stairs, wooden at the bottom, but soon turn to stone as they eventually connect with the shrine. This bright white stone.
Killing angels.
You get to this. Yeah, that was a diva, by the way.
Nice.
Oh,
That
What?
was a zombified diva,
What's a diva?
the third highest rank angel.
Damn.
Jesus.
But zombified, so I killed some of its stats. A lot
It
of
was
its,
a li-
a lot of its stats, very much of its stats.
Yes,
It's a-
very much a lot of.
It is a challenge rating 10 monster.
Oof.
Dude, does that mean we get challenge rating 10 XP?
It's
Aw,
a challenge
yeah.
rating like 4 experience, because it was like fucking challenge rating 4.
Oh, you
I
don't
forgot,
see
I
that
could-
thing.
You are
Wait,
level 3 though.
And she was like,
We're level 3 now?
That one did level you up because it was an angel.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yay!
But we'll do that
Nice.
after because we're not done.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, son, time to drink way.
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy 15 where you gotta like rest to get your XP.
Yeah, pretty much. So you guys get to this temple. Though you got the big sun on the front of it, and this big sun symbol.
Praise the sun.
I'm
No
dancing on
one's there. Like normally in these shrines, there's a person around,
Hi.
cleaning, doing something like that. There's no one.
Hi, shrine.
You walk around for a little bit. There's nothing.
I disguise self as Jeffrey, but
bush.
7 feet tall instead of 6 feet tall.
Do you?
Why?
And I go like, I'm Jeffrey. This is my shrine. It's so nice. Just really like childish mocking.
Fuck
It's like,
that, I'm
"Fucking
pissing
hate
on it."
Jeffrey.
So
Don't.
do you actually do
No,
this?
No, God.
I'm like doing it quietly under my breath.
So-
I'm just walking around as Jeffrey.
So you turn a corner in the shrine, and
As
you
a step down
I'm
foot
Jeffrey.
tall.
and you
I'm
bump
so
into
cool.
something.
Oh shit.
You look up, and Jeffrey.
Shit, Jeffrey's there?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Wait, no, I look down because I'm taller than him.
Yeah. Okay, you look down.
Alright, does he hear me or
Yeah.
can I roll like stealth?
Roll stealth.
You done fucked up. Oh, I'm Jeffrey. This is my shrine. I'm so important. As you walk into him. You done fucked up, Leyland.
I am going.
Hey, how's it going?
As soon as I walk into him, I'm gonna turn and run around a pillar. And
It's like it's like one of those scenes where the characters like
Wait, he doesn't
lean
know.
up and you start mimicking each other like
Yeah, I start like mimicking. I start mirroring his movements, even though I'm a foot taller.
So what are you doing after you run into him?
Okay, so the way I see it, I have 2 options. I can start mirroring his movements, even though I'm a foot taller than him, and he'll probably attack me as an illusion. Or I can turn, run around the corner, and turn back into me and walk casually back and say, "Did you see a guy that looked just like you?"
No, you gotta mimic him. You know, for comedic sake, you gotta in these situations.
you do you, homie. You got get yourself out of this.
I love
I don't want
this.
to do too much crazy stuff, so instead I'm just gonna like stop, and then just slowly start walking back.
Just back away.
He goes to grab you.
Oh no.
Oh shit! I could test with an athletics, I guess. Damn, can I have advantage for no reason?
No.
Can I have advantage for no?
I will give you inspiration.
Can my bear still be around?
I mean, inspiration won't help.
No, it won't. I'll give you an inspiration die for the next 10 minutes. So you got till
Can I have a
8:40
D12 inspiration?
854. You got till for inspiration.
What kind of inspiration die?
D10.
Yes,
D10.
okay.
He
Ted for Ted.
he kind of looks at you. He's like, "Aha."
I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna say, Jeffrey, it is me, Paylor. It is.
You're gonna get smacked.
You're digging yourself a deeper hole. I thought you said you weren't gonna.
What's your?
extremely?
Are you actually saying you're Paylor?
I'm extremely proud of you.
Oh no, I
Now,
know.
this fucker's got detect good and evil.
Kobe,
so-
seriously, are you actually saying?
Now this fucker's got detect good and evil, so I'm just gonna say, well, Jeffrey, I was. How you doing?
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Well, I've only got a few minutes here.
How's town? How's the city doing? How's
Good.
Dackroff?
Heard you
Good.
were
Heard you were talking shit.
Heard you
I
guys
was
finished your
worried.
trial, so I came to come greet you.
Thank you. Yes, it was a difficult trial, many hardships.
So,
and-
what's up with
I
that?
agreed to kill your god.
Well, I was
was-
gonna. I was worried because I saw that there was nobody here.
Yeah.
So I was worried.
Oh god.
I expected someone to find us. Obviously, it's you. I didn't know it would be you, so I thought, just in case it's a trap, I'll approach as you and maybe throw them off if it's a trap.
Smart, but most people don't get past the Guardians.
Good point.
We're special?
You're a very handsome man.
You're a very handsome man.
I haven't
Yeah, we
checked.
got past the guards.
I
From a
haven't-
little
I-
T shape of face I can see through your visor.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I saw you. You took your helmet off before. Did you take your helmet off?
No.
From the little T shape of face I can see, you're a very handsome man.
That's what my mama said.
That's what he just always he has born armor. He was born into his armor.
He came out of the womb in plate mail.
I snap my fingers and I turn back into me, and visually it looks like I instantly grow a foot taller, and he's still holding me.
Yeah. You know,
And I
he's
go,
yeah.
I say, well,
We did the thing.
yeah, hey,
I
fella,
agreed to kill your
everyone,
god.
you want to get in here?
Don't tell him that.
So,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
honestly.
tell him that. Alistair's too proud of himself at the
Honestly,
moment.
Alistair, shut up.
before you say anything, Alistair, he
I
goes,
will actually fucking
he
kill
goes,
you.
well, this is Paylor's home. This is
I wasn't
his.
disrespecting it.
This is
I was
his
just walking around.
most spiritually active shrine, being the champion of Paylor. It is my duty.
Oh, he's the
Hey man, good on you.
champion.
Good job.
It is my duty to watch over this place, the trial in Dakrov.
I threatened to piss on it. Oh shit.
Yeah, you need
Don't.
to shut your fucking
Don't.
mouth.
He didn't hear you with that one. He was too
Okay,
busy.
That's it.
I distracted it. I saved you.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's all funny, haha, but like, god damn it, stop saying shit for the lulz, because it's actually gonna get us fucked.
Yeah, because Kobe's thing would have gotten him. That wasn't that D20 plus 15.
That was just fucking
was-
murder you roll.
That was an attack roll.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what?
was like, I just,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would've been-
Can't retcon everything.
That would have been
Sometimes the shit you
that would have been
no, I know.
nasty. That would have been nasty damage, by the way.
Right,
He would have been
I
a
figured.
stain on the floor.
No, it's just me, your good pal.
Okay.
What's my name? Leolin.
You've I'll overlook that. You've done the trial. He kind of waves his hand over you guys, and for a second there's a really bright light above all of you. It's like, I've granted you access to the tombs. Anything you find on anyone there, not of the 3 that I mentioned earlier, you can have.
So don't loot the heroes.
Any
Just loot
any
everyone
artifacts of those 3, leave there.
How? We assume they're gonna be buried with their artifacts. So anything in any other room is free, right?
Don't grave rob.
I ain't gonna grave rob. I'm just saying if there's like a magic gauntlet sitting on a pedestal and I don't see
Well, if it doesn't
wins or
if it doesn't
whatever.
kill you,
Hey, shiny
Fair.
man, just out of pure curiosity, I'm not gonna like rob anything or anything.
mhm,
But what would happen?
roll
if,
deception.
like, what would actually legitimately happen if like act from one of the heroes?
well, their spirits would complain. Paylor would get that complaint as we are in his domain. and then I would have to act upon that complaint
Oh, okay.
and
So,
forcibly retrieve said artifacts and return them.
all right. So, pro tip: don't take the artifacts. All right, I got you, my dude.
I do see that you took from the other tomb, but
What?
Should I return it?
This crown spoke to me and said it was chill.
yes, no, I know. I know. But those
do
are
I have
fine.
to return it?
Those aren't that important. We can. That's why I gimped you on pay for that one. You were supposed to get 5,000.
Oh.
But
I thought you didn't lie.
I didn't. I already compensated you with the artifacts of that tomb.
But you did, and we did.
Yes. You took them. I could have killed you on sight. I almost did, and then I thought it through. You know, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Anyways.
that wasn't nice.
I want at least 2,000.
Anyways.
But
those-
I'm pretty persuasive.
Do it. Can you outpersuade a champion of a god?
That's
And
20.
he?
That's 20.
It's 20. Come
Can
on.
you outpersuade?
Everyone, please give me
I
your
mean, he
strength.
doesn't have the.
Give me your strength.
Everyone, can we just take a second and like pay Nuffle?
Can
I
I
know-
Can I have James?
I know that Nuffle. I know that like we're always on the best of terms, but you know, I really do appreciate everything you do for us. And if you could, please bless this roll to be really, really good, so we can get some extra money, because we need some cool stuff, and that cool stuff would let us do cooler rolls and do cooler stuff for you. And you know, like, I'd really appreciate it. And if you could, Nuffle, thank you very much. Please and thank you. Damn.
Fuck you, Nuffle.
No.
Fuck you, Nuffle.
Nuffle's a bitch.
You're a.
good thing.
Oh,
Good
you're-
thing I
you're
had
fucked.
advantage.
No. Oh.
Dude, Nuffle. Nuffle straight said no.
Yeah, it's just Kobe called him a bitch.
Nuffle couldn't lift a dead bird.
Yeah, see after that one,
Nuffle took my mother to second base and never called her back.
Mhm.
honestly.
He looks at you, James. He goes, "No." He's like, "Well, you all have the mental keys to open the tomb now."
You like teleport us back, or we gotta have you back?
Yeah, you just walk into this room, and the room he literally walked out of, and you ran into him.
Last time I heard that, I was stuck somewhere.
He's
Are you saying you got tricked into going into prison?
there's a
As long as you did.
Someone put
Fine.
me in a closet, okay?
there's a big fiery magical
times.
circle on the ground.
Father Donovan was not a nice man.
So you're saying you had to come out of the closet?
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Christ.
Hey, you're the one
What
to
are you-
take it.
What are you
you are.
implying?
He teleports you all back to Dakarov.
Nothing personal, kid.
In his you're back in his house. There's the same magical circle on the ground. He kind of disperses the room, turns back into the library area.
Yay.
And he's like, "So which champion did you get?"
We were on the side of that angel. Speaking of which, she looks a little fucked up. You guys got like a healthcare plan for her? She
Well,
was kind of rotten.
it's because she always loses.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't much help. But we strong
Most-
on that other fella.
Most people, normally all people, unless of religion, get the demon.
I'm a real religious fella. I love.
And he looks at the sword
Umberlee.
Alistair is holding. And most people don't get their weapons.
Yeah, well, we beat him up real bad. Sylvanas was on my side. I'm just naming nature gods at this point.
Sylvanas?
That's a nature god in Faerun. I don't have Josh's pantheon, so I'm just
Greyhawk.
using the Faerun pantheon.
Great.
Oh, you're
Greyhawk.
using the Greyhawk pantheon?
The
Greyhawk.
Banshee Queen. The Banshee Queen. helped you.
Greyhawk. Most great. All the greater gods, pretty much.
Hey, we did the thing. We've dealt with what past. Whatever thing came to fight us, fought us. Whatever thing came to help us, helped us.
Oh no,
Now
no,
we're gonna
you
go-
you passed it fairly. I'm just saying, it's a shame that the angel's dying, but
Oh, honey, the angel is lost.
oh no, she's alive.
Oh yeah, but like a rotting corpse.
She's still alive and
Yeah.
could fix herself with a few wins. But
Yeah, but
The
fixing
damage
the
is already
demon
done.
boy.
it's tough to win when everyone is against you.
Is that some symbolic thing of like how religion?
No, that is
Gone through
literally
the hard times?
no, that is literally what's happening when we send people up there.
I thought it was gonna be some higher meaning.
Like Christ.
Why?
Whoever
I don't
that is.
know.
Like, out of curiosity, like, why is it like that?
Well, most people who we send up there are bandits.
And they die horribly.
Oh, so you send them up to die and shit.
Well, that's part of it. But if they actually pass, then we know we
Then
can
they-
do something with them.
Then they die later.
Maybe.
So literally, what you're doing with us?
Well, no, now that you've passed, you can either go, or investigate do this job, and he grabs another bag of gold, and he puts it on the table, but he doesn't take his hand off of it. He's like, or
much?
you can, who knows, or you can do this job, inform me, come back, and then leave, be on our way. You don't ever have to come back. I'm not going to.
Wow, sure.
I'm not going to leave and hunt you down yet.
How much we talking?
Are we at least welcome here?
If you do this job,
Well, what details?
details. Well, you just need to check out the tombs, see what's wrong. If it really was Thamsal who took over the other one, then
So, scouting and extermination?
pretty much.
Those are pretty expensive jobs, my friend.
Yeah, they are.
Especially if we're talking about Thamsal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we talking about a per thing basis, or clearing out all three?
Well, if you clear out one of them, I will give you 500 gold. 2 of them, I will give you 1,000 gold. And 3 of them, I will give you 1,500 gold. And for clearing out all 3, you'll also get, if there is stuff in there, you'll get to keep anything you find off of them.
But what if there ain't? What if it's all cursed or Thamsal's got it?
Then your job is very easy.
Double it and it's
If
done.
there's
So what, you're
if
saying
there's nothing-
1,500 for all?
If there's nothing there, and you walk in, walk out, your job is very easy and it's easy money.
No, I was talking about magic items. What if we clear out all 3, but there ain't no magic items in there because they're all cursed? Or Thamsal's got all the items.
If you find a way to bring any Thamsal cursed things back, if there are any, I'll throw in 1,000 per item.
Oh shit! Sure, let's go.
Alright, my man. Here, I'm a level with you here. How about this? So, You said 1,500 for all three.
Mm-hmm.
Make it 2K for all three. We'll bring back whatever magical items, cursed magical items we can find. Yada yada. We'll clear it out, all three. 2,000 gold. We'll go ahead, check it out, clear it out.
Roll perception. Or persuasion.
Christ, my low rolls. So depressing,
Can I also
honestly.
roll?
Dude, it's so depressing. What the fuck?
1,750.
Can I try to persuade?
800.
No. He'll go up an extra 250 for you.
I'll take it. Whatever.
That's fair.
I'll take it because my rolls are shitty and I'm upset about it. Because I haven't rolled above a 10 today.
You also don't trust us. It's
I
understandable.
actually haven't rolled above a 10 today.
I see a 17 right there.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Oh, it
man.
didn't really count for anything though.
No, it fucking didn't.
It was just your spam roll. Ooh. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it is nighttime. It's dark. All the hunger, by the way, hit you at once while you're there.
So
He's already cooking.
I've eaten 4 mini.
At this point, those are spoiled.
Shit,
no.
I'm not eating any gaminis.
no.
The blood.
So how many days was that then?
That was 3.5. The blood thing is fine.
How rotten is my 1 goblin heart, by the way?
Oh, it's pretty bad.
I'm just gonna quietly tuck that into like his garbage can.
He just incinerates it as you are looking to throw it away.
Oh, so Josh, I'm still at 4 days?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the
okay.
physical hunger
Well, yeah, I mean,
Hit
that's still
every-
physical
hit
hunger.
everyone. Well, then you're at half a day.
Yeah, that's still physical hunger. I have to. So,
Yeah, you're at half a day, and you actually did get one over on him. He doesn't know you're a vampire.
huh?
He doesn't know you're a vampire. You actually did get that past him.
Yeah, I know.
So, he can't really help you there.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell like someone I'm hungry. When we go to bed, I'm gonna be like,
Alright.
I'm hungry, and I have no way
No.
to deal with that. I
Don't drink from Alistair because you'll get drunk.
Yeah,
so like at night when we're all getting ready. Hey guys, all of that hunger hit us at once. I'm down to half a day.
Lil offers immediately.
I'd offer. I haven't been drinking.
I think your blood is just 90% alcohol.
Yeah, you won't know. You
can
haven't
drink from
tried.
me. You can drink from me. You won't get drunk from it. I promise. I don't drink as much as he does.
Sounds pretty sketch.
Yeah,
I
right.
drink like a quarter of what he does.
Forest man. Options.
I look like a walking blood bag. Don't answer that. Never mind. Don't answer that.
You look like a big man with a lot of strong, tasty blood.
Don't answer that.
Oh,
Really
iron.
quickly, I make sure that Alpha has food.
Yeah. No,
Um,
Alpha just left as soon to probably go hunt something.
Okay, good. Are we just like all in the same room for the moment?
Yeah, you're in the kitchen. The
I'm
kitchen.
gonna
room.
like go over to Alistair's bag.
Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna say anything. Like if
Just
faces
like
around
peek in the Alistair's
say
bag.
anything
Just barely.
about it. I'm just gonna say I'm really hungry.
Oh
Lil
wait,
has Alistair's flask, by the way.
What do you?
does
Why are you
Jeffrey have
peeking
any
in my
If
bag?
that's
idea
what you're
about,
looking
like,
for.
You got
Oh,
a fella in there.
the boy. Oh yeah, no, he's like.
Do you eat food and water?
He's dehydrated. He's starving. His arms are starting to like curl into himself.
Oh no!
I look around and I go. I look around and really quickly I give him a good berry.
Yeah. Okay. he's
That
good.
good.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, I close it back up. I don't want. I don't know what our boy will react to. No, I don't know Because like if he looks at Joffrey,
He might die.
he might die. So I'm just gonna slip him a good berry and quickly close.
He'll just collapse and just die.
So I slip him a good berry, quickly close the bag, and then I look at James and I say, fuck, I'll get you something later.
I already offered my blood.
Well, you can partake in Lilith's
Beast-
offer.
Beast stuff is I like look.
What about beast stuff?
It's not as effective.
I'm not. Why would I do that? No, I just like tap like my artery on the side of my neck.
Oh well, I mean, if you're offering,
But Lilith offered her bounty first.
and I kind of like James kind of gets like this slow grin at you, Leolin. If you're offering,
Yeah. I like push James back. Like I like.
just push it
I-
like suffocate and run.
No, I just nudge James back slightly and I speak up. Joffrey's not. Is Joffrey in this room? Like has he cooking?
No,
or
you're all
is
in the fucking kitchen. You're all in the fucking kitchen room.
and Joffrey's not here.
The main
Is here?
No, he's cooking. The main room is the kitchen room, and there's there's a thing of stairs that goes upstairs that goes
Okay.
up.
The language I've been using makes it sound like James is debating between fucking me or fucking Lilith.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can see the questions and the concern on his face.
I look at Joffrey and I say,
You freak, motherfucker.
I wasn't too comfortable. Nothing for you, just for me. The
Uh-huh.
other night when we spent here. So you mind if I just go outside the walls and camp up in a tree?
He's a forest man.
Look at me, and I like run a hand through my beard and beetles fall out.
Yeah, he's like, okay, and he closes the door. He opens the door to the back, lets you out the same path to the trial.
I
but
give him. I snap my fingers at him. I'm good without his cooking for the night. I'll just use my last spell slot, and then good berry creates multiple berries. I'm just gonna eat a berry,
Okay.
and I'll just go wait in the tree for James. I guess at like midnight or something.
Okay. He closes the door and then immediately fucking incinerates the beetles. He's like, oh, fucking bugs.
Yeah.
So he you guys get a little treat from the book.
You need to give me like a fucking like what's it called? Like a handout and just put all the shit in there.
I've got it in my notes. I'm writing it as I go. I'll give you a handout.
Yeah,
when
no,
it's-
I'm just saying so I don't have to put it in my additional features and traits.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll do that in between sessions.
I'm gonna
Are
read
you
through my
implying-
cat book again.
So
implying the manly man's?
so he made
Yes.
he made the meaty Monday through Sunday.
Damn,
For dinner.
dog.
Yeah, he made that.
Can I have my steak particularly rare?
Screaming?
Or very rare possible.
Yeah.
No, it's just you know.
Yeah. No, it was
I think you
Still be
figured it out.
alive.
it was very
I like my meat tender and bloody.
yeah, it was very meaty. But then for dessert, as you all were like, oh, can't eat
Wait.
anymore.
Oh no, he didn't. Never mind. Damn it. I was gonna say I was like super hyped because I was like the manly man's morning roll-ups had dragon blood in it. And I was like,
No.
son of a bitch. I was like, I ate one, but then I was like, I forgot. Didn't have any. That would have been funny. though.
Tabasco, yeah. So then for dessert,
That would have been a funny way.
he has all these different ingredients with him, and he just is making a shit ton of pies.
Nice.
Yum.
There's
I'm intently watching him cook.
there's some pumpkin pies, there's some apple pies, some blueberry pies, cherry pies, pecan pies.
I have never seen so many pies in one location before, except in like a bakery.
Any type of pie you can. There's a lot of pies. There's like 20 pies. And then he takes all those pies. He goes, everyone stand back.
Standing
And-
back.
All
and
right,
he-
I'll do it. I'll do the thing.
And he snaps his fingers, and this big ass oven appears in the center of the room. Like, it takes up almost the entire room. And he takes all these pies, and he starts putting them together in such a way that
Is he making a pie golem?
they all form one giant pie. He's making the pie
Goddamn.
The pie
of-
pie.
Delicious.
out of the book. So
What
it's-
flavor is it?
you'll
Everything.
Free.
you'll probably get a bit of everything.
Oh.
Is it pie flavored?
Yeah, it is quite
Yes, it
literally
is pie
pie
flavored pie.
flavor.
pie flavored?
Thank you.
Oh my god, I remember
Thank
that.
you, dude. You got it.
Yeah, so this big ass oven. It is a massive pie. It is like it is like 10 feet long. It's a 10-foot
Alistair
it's
in here shakes the
10
man's
foot
hand.
diameter of pie.
The pie pie.
Yeah, the pie. The
The mother of all
description is
pies.
all the pies.
I love
All
the
the
man.
pies. All of them.
You got 2 because I thought of that one a few minutes ago.
I love the man.
Yeah, wait till you meet him.
I can't wait until we get to meet the man. That'd be the.
That'll be so good. I want to meet the man.
Oh my lord.
Meet the meat man himself.
Meet the meat beat mania.
Beat mania.
Meat beat mania. Let's go.
Yeah. So as you all eat your pie,
I'm gonna cry tears of joy into this pie. Just
yeah.
Cry about the pie.
Ironically, there was already a tears pie in there.
If your manliness wavers and you shed a tear, don't let it go to waste.
Put it in the pie.
Put it in the pie.
The
Put
only
the
time,
tears of your enemies.
most of all pie.
the only time I cry is when I make pie.
The only time I cry is when I eat pie.
Quote by the man. It is in there.
The only time I cry is make pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Imagine there's a lot of those in that book as well.
Surprisingly, no.
No?
No.
There's a lot of woos. A lot of woos.
No.
A lot of
You can't
yes.
you
What's
can't
this?
really translate the authenticity of a woo through a book.
I feel like the man would find a way.
He would. See, you don't have the special edition.
Ah!
You have the bog stand. I say bog standard, but it's an expensive book.
Now we need to find the fucking special edition.
Yeah, even Jeffrey doesn't have it.
That's
Probably because he doesn't leave the town. But
Jeffrey, my goal is to find the special edition of this book.
man, it's everyone's goal to find the special edition of this book.
I know.
Got one secret recipe.
It does.
I just want to meet the man.
It does. It has the it. That sounds wrong. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that recipe name.
Do it.
I was gonna say it has the man's platter on it, but
Yes!
Yes.
fuck,
Yes.
it's got the man's
Perfect,
platter on
yes.
it.
It's all I ever wanted.
the man's
That
last.
sounded worse in my head until I pictured Mr. Torg and Macho Man put together, and then it
The
made
man's
sense.
death row meal.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's like, I've only heard the name, never actually looked at it.
Oh,
I
man,
assume
I
this is where session is ending.
Yeah.
Who am I?
As you
Who
as you
am I able to
feed-
get out of the house to get to
Yeah, he lets you out.
back? Oh, okay.
He lets you out. You're like 10 minutes, and he leaves the door open for you.
Okay. I gotta say goodnight to Leolin. He gets
He gets Lael only.
gets
I'll
lay
kill you.
only.
On that, I'm gonna end it because I want to hang myself.